Where's Cage?
Yeah, I can't. Oh, there we go.
Alright, so you can, yeah, make sure you guys are all rested up, fully rested up, and then we'll just, basically it's going to be kind of, you guys will be in Waterdeep for maybe a week or something like that. So, let's begin. Let's do a recap of last session, and we'll go through all these downtime requests. We'll take it from there. Last session, you guys were on level 17 of Undermountain. Sorry, level 18 of Undermountain, Von Rakdoom. And you had finally managed to redeem Gleister, the Shadow Dragon. Gleister joined you all as you vied to try and bring back your fallen comrades that had fallen at Umbraxica's hand or breath. With that taken care of, Cage and Brew were sequestered by Hallister to start on some construction work, or continue some construction work on that level. Meanwhile, everyone else began the journey back up to the surface, passing through many levels and skipping most of them using Hallister's arch gates. Gleister, the bronze dragon, likes to take the form of a sled dog, and has basically joined you guys in that form. You've also got Portia with you. You've returned to the surface, and I'll say that Brew and Cage appear 1 or 2 days later at just like a random time, with no real recollection of them being under Hallister's control. Another very important development was Pavel learning that in fact his parents are descended from Mystra. Well, his mother isn't. His father is blessed by Mystra, and that's how he got his magical abilities. That's why it came to him so easily. However, his parents are sick, and not to worry. You can fix them. They can get better. You can cure them if you can get a fragment of this runestone. A runestone is this magic item created by Hallister Blackcloak, and it's kept somewhere in Undermountain, but Dallas the Silvermane doesn't know where. He also confided in Pavel that Lady Laurel's power is waning. She and anyone else who is either blessed or a descendant of Mystra are deteriorating. So they also need a runestone fragment for that too. With that said and done, you guys are probably going to spend about 4 or 5 days just recovering, basically, and gathering your strength back and meeting people and taking care of personal affairs and whatnot. So you guys are just kind of on the surface at the moment in Waterdeep, and what we'll do, so we'll go through and take care of all these downtime requests, make sure that's all done, then we'll see what anyone else wants to do as well and take it from there. So let's go through in order that everyone wanted these requests. First thing is Brew. You want to swap a ring of protection for a ring of free action using that privilege granted to you by Lady Moonstar.
Yes, please.
Okay. Alright, that gets done easily enough. They're both major tier both major tier rare magic items. So that's that transaction is swapped for you fairly quickly as well. The Moonstar family seem to have some connections. So I'll just note who's taken what in terms of those rewards given to you guys by House Moonstar. So Brew, you've done an item swap. Okay. Next up is and do let me know if I've missed anything after this. Brew, you purchased some arrows for the oversized longbow. There were 10 each.
Yep, Dagger deducted those, and Brew would also like to use the feat reward to spend 10 weeks of downtime.
Okay.
And get.
All right, you undergo the special training. Roland also undergoes a special training to learn the Infernal Constitution feat. And, alright, where are we? Darius, you're unattuning to the gloves of swimming and climbing. And Brew is going to unattune to the gauntlets of Ogre Power, and then you're going to attune to them.
Correct.
Alright, that's done.
And attune to my belt of Dornkind, or
Yeah.
finish making it if that's required.
Yeah, we'll get to that, because that's not actually in the thing. I'll do
Okay.
that last
Okay.
time, just so we do it periodically. You also unattune to the periaptive wound closure, and you give it to Scam. So, Scam, are you attuning to that?
That's actually going to go to Brew instead of me.
Okay, you give it to Brew.
And then Brew is going to give Scamp his cloak of protection.
Okay.
And Scamp is going to unattune to the gloves of missile snaring.
Wait. One at a time, please.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Going too fast for him.
Sorry, Seb.
hold up. Alright, so Brew, you're attuning to the periaptive wound closure.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Scam, you've got the cloak of protection. And what do you want attuning to?
The gloves of missile snaring.
Okay, and you're attuned to the cloak. Cool. Alright, next up we have... Pavel wants to get a spell scroll of Find Familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wizard spell, and you're an Eldritch Knight, so you're able to cast that spell scroll. You wanted to get a scroll of Identify as well, Darius?
I do.
Okay. Alright, spell scrolls, where are they? Spell scrolls. First level are about 50 GP each.
Easy enough.
However, because those scrolls both require an expensive material component, they're going to be more. The Identify spell scroll is 150 GP, but Find Familiar is just 50. So cost 200 gold pieces from the party loot. I don't know if you guys split the gold or for what you're doing. Did you guys want to split it or just draw from the party loot like that as needed?
I say draw, but I don't know.
I'm down with party loot overall.
Yeah, if everybody's fine with it. I don't think we actually end up splitting the loot. I think all the loot is still like in party loot, so
Okay.
Yeah, just take it from there for me.
Yeah, you can.
Loot.
Yeah, you could. There's two ways you could do it. You could, obviously put it all together, so you don't have to spend time handing it out after everyone gets it, and then when you get to the surface, split it 7 ways, or you can just draw from it however you want. So cross off 200 gold. Give yourself a spell scroll of Identify, Darius, and give yourself. How many spell scrolls did you want, Pavel? Just one?
You know what? I think Roland also wanted to find familiar for his book, so we should get 2.
I already.
No, he wanted.
I wanted Identify. I already have Find Familiar.
Well, so
Alright, cool. Then I'll just one.
So you
Don't worry,
want
Roland, I got you.
An Identify spell scroll as well?
No, I'll let him just use mine,
Okay.
but that
You can always buy more.
because once he has it, he has it.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
I
is
have
that
Ritual Caster.
okay.
That was my 16th level.
Okay. So that gives you the Identify spell?
As long as I have a pearl.
Okay. So do you need the spell scroll for that though? I think you just learn it, don't
He doesn't learn it right away, or unless
I
he
think
chose it.
with Ritual Caster, it's a lot like a wizard, like how they put new spells in their
you?
spell
Oh, you
book.
can add it. Cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, well then in that case you just copy it. You don't need the spell scroll. Because if you have a spell scroll, it could you could actually just lose a scroll and actually not learn it, because it just does require an Arcana check to copy. But you can actually sit in the spell scribing library and just copy it for 25 gold pieces.
Oh yeah,
Plus-
that's way
plus
better.
the usual cost, so it costs you 75.
Yeah, that's way better. I'll do that.
Okay. Cross off another 75 gold, and you're still wanting that spell scroll of identifier, right, Darius? Because you want to use it for the hilt.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and buy it.
Okay.
We're rich.
Okay. All right. So that's a total of 275 so far. You've got that right, Dagger.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
All right. Next up is Gage is swapping the Drow Maid Cloak of Elvenkind for a +1 Wand of the War Mage.
Correct, with Darius.
Wait, with Darius? Oh, you're swapping
Yeah.
for him?
I have it,
Oh,
and I'm giving it to him
all right. So you're not. Yeah. Okay. So you just straight up giving to him. Okay.
because I to attune to what I think is the hilt, I would have to have a free slot anyways. So
Oh, Darius, do you not want that cloak? Do I add it back to my inventory?
I mean, I
You
will
can swap
probably end up
it for
trading it in for something. Yeah, I mean, you can put it in my inventory. But I mean, otherwise, I'm just gonna like use it as a bartering tool.
Okay.
So
It's yours.
All right. He gets the cloak, and you attune to the wand. What about that cloak of the bat? Did you want to do anything with that as well? Or anyone interested?
Yeah.
In that?
So it sounded like everyone was. Is everyone okay with me taking that?
Sure. Yeah.
yeah,
So I'll attune to it, and then if anybody wants, I have a Stone of Good Luck. So I'll unattune to the Stone of Good Luck and attune to the cloak. And if anyone has an open slot, they're more than welcome to that stone.
Okay. All right. Next up, Dagger. You swap the studded leather armor for leather armor, basically.
No, the opposite.
Oh,
Leather for studded leather.
Yeah, leather for studded leather. Okay, that's obviously studded leather armor is better than leather. It's going to incur a small cost of 300 gold pieces.
Okie dokie.
Next, we have Cage learning Warcaster feat. And,
Correct.
I've updated the API, so it'll give you advantage on your con saves.
Perfect.
Or
Thank you.
concentration. Alright, so then last but not least, we have the crafting of that belt. So Darius is using 9 weeks, and Pavel's using 1 week. Darius is contributing the Arcana, and Pavel's using... No, is it the other way around? No,
that's
No,
right.
I'm using Smith's tools using
It's
Arcana.
contributing the Smith tools. Alright, that costs, I think, 2,500 GP. Let me double check that. It's either 2,000 or 2,500. And yeah, you've got the components, the dwarven beard hair and whatnot.
Already taken out the gold. I took that out last week.
Oh, you already did that. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I checked last week as well, I think. It was. Let me just double check for future reference so I know. Oh, that's buying. Crafting. It was 2,000. Cool. Alright, so, alright, that's all that stuff out of the way. There's your. Oh no, that's all done. Ring of free action for Brew. That's yours.
Woohoo!
What are you unattuning to something?
I am unattuning to the Ring of Protection that I traded that
Oh
for.
yes. Alright, let me take that away. Alright, cool. And I think that should be all the...
I did. Well, there's one other thing. I'm giving the goggles of night back to Ren
Okay. Alright, there's your belt dwarven kind as well.
because the belt gives me dark vision. So
Okay.
I'd also like. Sorry about that.
One sec. So roll me a D100 4 times. please, Darius. 4D100. Let's see if you've got a nice full beard. You do. The second day that you're attuned to that belt after crafting it, you use this dwarven anvil. Pavel, you go out to the farm with Pavel, and you take this the beard hair and you infuse it into like a leather belt, and you strike it with this hammer, and you attune to the belt. Maybe you stay out with Pavel for the night, and the next morning when you wake up, you've got this massive bushy beard that just it flows all the way down to your chest, and you're looking quite dwarvish now.
If only
Nice.
I can grow a beard that magnificent.
I just imagine like Hugh Jackman at the end of Les Miserables, like just that huge beard he grows. Looks all scraggly.
Alright, goggles go to dagger. Alright, what did you want to do, Pavel?
I'm finally gonna attune to that dagger of warning. Because if it's not already attuned, I need to attune to that.
Okay. You are attuned to the dagger. And as soon as you do, something doesn't feel right.
Oh no.
There's no way for you to part with this dagger. You have to hold it the entire time. You're physically prevented from actually putting it down. So when you're sleeping, you're kind of sleeping with it under your pillow, and when you're walking down the street of Waterdeep, you need to hide it because brandishing a weapon in public is illegal.
Holy crap.
You also feel very irritable, and you guys will notice that something's not quite right with Pavel. He seems to get just angry randomly, but there's
This
nothing.
isn't good.
Nothing.
Oh no.
Nothing crazy.
I'm sorry, buddy. I think I bought that for you.
Is this cursed?
I mean, probably, yeah.
And we did bad when we made those items.
Do you want to try to
I mean-
attune to it?
If it's not cursed.
I think remove curse. Oh no, it's permanently cursed, isn't it? Even if I remove curse to attune it to it, that would be the only way. I think. I don't know how curses work.
Yes.
Can I attune to it?
You try to want to tune to it, and you're not able to. You try to throw it away, and it just kind of sticks to your hand. You try to get rid of it. You try to get someone else to pry it away, and you need to keep it within reach at all times. And you try to handle another weapon, and you just kind of fumble, and you're not able to load a pistol. And
Well, we can roleplay it a little bit. I was gonna say I can actually cast remove curse, but
Hopefully that allowed. Hopefully we could still keep the dagger, but if not, then shit.
It sounds like it's a dead.
well, you're attuned to it for now.
Yes.
I would like to, if I can, get the components for Find Familiar.
Yeah. You can get 10 of them pretty easily without really
Okay.
having to look around too much.
I'll do that, and I want to go ahead and use it. Go ahead and get my familiar. It's going to be a crow.
Okay.
how metal.
It's going to be a crow, and it's going to be called Mr. Jones.
That's just bad.
I
What?
like it.
Alright. I'll give you the Raven stat block because there's no actual crow stat block.
Yeah, I figured.
Very similar things.
I'm gonna go visit the bank and put some platinum in our account.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go to the bank and deposit all the silver that we had gotten from Gleister for my bag of holding as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, you can just note that as banked. And parentheses or something. What's your Raven
You got-
crow's name again?
You got
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
It's a bad pun.
yeah.
Alright.
Does it count? We
Yeah,
got 13,000 silver, right?
13,600. So if you want to note that.
Like I said, we rich.
Yeah, it does count. I'm glad somebody got it. I
don't
didn't know if
understand.
anybody would get it.
Why do you think I said that so bad?
Alright, all this
That-
stuff is all happening kind of behind the scenes.
Right.
If I can, and if I need to wait till next session, I'm fine with that. But could I use my House Moonstar thing to trade the Gloves of Missile Snaring for a Wand of Secrets?
I'll check. I'll see if that's the same tier level. Alright, so there's Mr. Jones. There's your character
Nice.
sheet for it. Just got the Raven stat block and call it a crow. Did you want to have him out or like in pocket dimension?
I'll have him in the pocket dimension for now.
Okay.
No reason to have him out.
Alright, so Gloves of Missile Snaring for a Wand of Secrets.
Wand of Secrets.
Wand of Secrets is... I think that might be minor tier. Uncommon. Let me see. Yep, it's minor tier, and so yeah, the gloves are actually major tier. So yeah, easy done. Portia is your go-to between House Moonstar as well, by the way. She goes and reports everything to Lady Moonstar, and she's the one that drops the items off and whatnot. You guys don't actually meet with her. However, Darius, you speak to Savra Bellabantra, who's like married into the family as well. She's kind of your contact and also the leader of the Order in Waterdeep. But House Moonstar has quite an extensive history in Waterdeep, and they're one of the most prestigious noble houses and very secretive as well. Wand of Secrets. Does anyone have one of those already?
We had one a long time ago,
Okay.
Nox had it.
Okay.
and Nox lost it when he died.
I know where that handout will be then. Alright.
I am going to give it to Roland for his Bandolier of Wands.
Nice. I'm about it.
Okay. Bam. Wand of Secret. Okay. That goes to Roland.
Thank you, Scamp.
And just put it in its folder and sort those items around. Alright. Who else wants to do anything? Does anyone have anything they want to do or want to share or anything like that?
I want to use my use the scroll of identify
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
on this hilt.
Alright, when you try to just do your regular mode of identify, which I would imagine someone would have tried to do first, whereas when you just mess around with it for an hour, it's just a regular sword hilt. However, you did see the vision of Lord Vunrak wielding a blade of sunlight, and this is obviously the same hilt that he had that was attached to this blade. It doesn't seem to want to be identified. However, when you cast the identify spell, the item doesn't really have a choice of being identified. It just gets identified whether it wants to be identified or not, because this item is a sentient magic item named Shentamorn.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Not a Sunblade, but Centimorn. And Centimorn's been very recluse. Centimorn is a melee weapon. It's a rare magic item. Requires attunement by a non-evil creature that shows sentiment towards Lord Vunrak. The sword was created by a powerful mage and member of the Moonstar family. The creation of the sword was the final test for indoctrination as a fully fledged archmage. The creator made this weapon to fight darkness after witnessing the manipulation of Lord Vunrak toward evil ends. It was given to him as a gift, but secretly as a tool to undo him. After Lord Vunrak fled to Undermountain, the sword demanded it be given to an adventurer that would fight darkness and evil, but Lord Vunrak instead secreted it away in his shadow lair to collect dust, where it forgot its name and purpose over the century. After he became a Death Knight, he didn't really have much use for this thing. Centimorn can read and understand Common and Elvish. In addition, it can communicate telepathically with any character that carries or wields it. It has hearing and normal vision out to 30 feet. It's a lawful good item, and its purpose is a crusader. It seeks to defeat, weaken, or destroy the servants of evil. And then it does have the properties of a Sunblade. In addition to that, it's +2 weapon, does radiant damage instead of slashing. It also has the finesse properties, and you're proficient with it if you're proficient with long swords or short swords.
I said it in his cage. He loves light.
I would say Darius, finding all this out, would actually take it to a quiet space, and honestly try talking with it, like talking to it, I guess, until it answers. But more so trying to relay an understanding, a compassion, I guess is a good way of putting it, from his own experience of loss and what that can do for someone's temperament and turn towards evil, and his own mission statement to hunt evil in the darkest corners as a warden, in hopes that it would allow me to bond with it, attune to it.
Alright, make a persuasion check, Darius. You presume that it can hear you, but doesn't seem to want to come out of its hilt.
Big money, no whammies. Come on, baby. Oh, god damn it.
As you were like saying this, you drop it on the ground and accidentally step on it.
Do you need help there, buddy?
Just cursing a little bit. And
Yeah, the sword is very recluse. It doesn't seem to want to come out of its shell, and you get no response from it when you try to convince it to come out and help you.
You just see me get angry with it, not like yelling at it, but just visibly frustrated, kind of like when you're yelling with a child who just is being stubborn. You're just like, fine, have it your way.
Throw it in the trash.
No, I don't throw it in the trash. I would never. I will sit there for a moment. If Ren's nearby, like maybe you can talk some sense into it. I fail where words should be better.
Talk to a sword.
I know, and I pray to a helmet. And yes, I understand that you find all this silly, but humor me.
Be nice. Come out for him. So sad.
Alright, when you touch the sword, Ren, you have the opportunity to instantly attune to it. It likes you.
You're the one that saved Gleister.
To me.
It gravitates towards you.
You can always just have it not bright.
You could keep it like unlit and then use your bonus action on your first turn to do it as you're about to attack.
Well, if you use it, you're still invisible. It doesn't make you not invisible.
Just means you have like a wisp. strikes people.
Oh yeah, if you have the light, then obviously it lets off light, and you're not going to be able to sneak up on someone with the blade out, but it still doesn't make you not invisible.
You know what? I will attune to it. I like the way you guys are talking me into it.
It obviously doesn't know Dagger very well.
No, it
It
doesn't.
only knows what it's seen of her. No. Centimorn allows you to attune to it straight away. Well, it takes 1 minute instead of an hour, basically. And it does push out one of the other attunement slots that you have.
I'll drop the dagger.
Okay.
I have to have my ring and my my 2 rings.
Alright, when you're attuned to Centimorn, you're actually able to talk to it now. And it's very timid. And it kind of forgets.
I'll bring you out of your hilt.
Doesn't really know who it is. But it does remember seeing what happened. And when you activate Centimorn, it wants to activate. And a big burst of sunlight explodes out of the hilt. And it speaks to you and says, "Hello there. You, Dagger. You're the one who saved Gleister. Thank you."
Welcome. It was a group effort, but yes, thank you.
Yes. I saw you all risking your life to save the dragon. I can't remember much though. My name, I think it's Sunlight's Wrath or Shahsbane. Do you know my name?
Do we know Centimorn?
I do, but because I identified it, but
Does anyone know the sword's name? What's Snow's name?
it's Centimorn.
Centimorn.
That sounds familiar, but I don't think that's quite right. That's not my true name. But no matter, I'm sure I'll remember who I am. I must destroy creatures of the night. Tell me, the vampire woman. You vanquished her, correct?
We were on our way to finish her when we ran into Gleister. We still have to finish her. She's probably healed up by now.
Didn't we?
Oh no. But she was gone. Are you sure? You've at least vanquished her from Undermountain, right? So, what is my purpose now?
To destroy the evil left in Undermountain.
What sort of evil?
His name is Hallister.
Hallister. Then that shall be my new purpose. To destroy Hallister. And the sword changes its motivation based on that.
Oh man, we could have told it anything.
Alright, so the sword doesn't seem to believe its name is Centimorn. but something similar to that. And now its purpose is to destroy Hallister. Alright, with that, Centimorn
I gave it a new purpose. I feel special.
is lawful good and is another member of the party now, in addition to the party. So just keep in mind that everything that comes along with being attuned to a sentient magic item, including the ability to make demands and possibly even take you over and basically possess you and force you to do lawful good things, may not activate to to fight like evil people. I mean, sorry, like if you're doing something evil, then the sword's probably not going to come out.
Dagger needs a sort of cast.
Alright, with that taken care of as well, you can talk to Centimorn anytime you want. Centimorn's very introverted, so he probably won't talk to you too much unless you talk to it first. There's the issue of Gleister as well. So as you guys know, there's a dragon ward in Waterdeep, and Gleister's not able to leave the Yawning Portal Tavern.
Roland would try to get an audience with we've met Vadra Safar, right? As this group.
You have. Half the party has not.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
have. Scamp has.
Roland would try to get an audience with Vadra. To try and see if we can't fix the issue. Because we know Gleister wants to leave.
Alright, you put out your feelers in the Harpers, Roland, and that's pretty well easy to organize.
Cool.
You can meet with her whenever you want.
I'd meet with her pretty soon. Because I'm sure Dernan doesn't want a bronze dragon in the shape of a dog running around in his bar all the time.
Alright, yeah, the Blackstaff
as soon as I
Waterdeep's
can
a
meet her.
pretty busy woman, and she wants to know the nature of the audience before committing to meet with you, however. To make sure that she's not wasting anyone's time.
Right. Oh, I would tell her the truth. No reason not to. That we have a bronze dragon that we had rescued from Undermountain. It wants to leave but can't.
She says that she doesn't have the power to lift the Dragon Ward.
Oh,
you
okay.
receive a message. She says that belongs to the holder of the Dragon Staff of Agaron, whose name is Oranax, a gold dragon.
Oh,
who
the
lives in
gold dragon.
vault
The
of
guy
dragons.
guarding.
Yeah, the gold dragon we met a long time ago. Is he still down there?
I was about to ask that.
Well, hearing that, Roland would try and find Aranax. I mean, I would assume he's still in Waterdeep, at least.
Alright, you try to go to the theater, and you're not allowed in there. It's been bought out. They're preparing for a performance, a play.
So they're preparing for the performance at the moment,
Yeah,
right?
they're doing some rehearsals, getting some things together, and you're not allowed in.
Man, I wish I still had sending. I would just send a message to him.
They say if you want to get tickets to the performance, then you're going to have to speak to someone named Dagger. It's being organized on her behalf.
Right. I forgot about that. Alright, I'll go find Dagger, which might actually be harder than I would think. So, I guess after a while, I'll find her.
I'm probably getting drunk in Knox's room.
There's something a little bit surprising about this revelation when Roland comes to you, because you put the feelers out to organize this show, but you haven't handed over a deposit for the theater or anything like that. You've handed over a copy of the script or whatnot, but you feel like there's someone that's also acted on your behalf, Dagger, and you think you know who it is. Well, actually you don't know who it is, but you think you might know the cause for that. Somehow someone had tucked a note into your pocket without you realizing, and you've got no idea how long it's been there for. The note is written in blood, but it's a thank you note.
Man after my own heart.
It says, "I have heard that you vanquished Caresta Delvingstone. Thank you for that. She has been a thorn in my side for more than a century. I will see to it that you are rewarded with a fine estate in the coming months. Oh, and I've taken care of the show tonight. The house is yours. Signed, A.M."
Dagger, you seem to be a little flummoxed. I thought you were the one that prepared the show.
Well, how did you... That was supposed to be a surprise, but I hadn't paid for it yet.
Oh. Well, maybe you won't get something for free then, for once.
I can get anything I want for free. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that in front of the sword.
I mean legally. I mean legally, Dagger. Not that I would judge you for that, because I don't.
The true toll is your conscience.
I've been part of a fair few cons myself in my day, so it's alright.
Don't tell the rest of the group about the show. It was supposed to be a surprise, especially for you.
Oh, well, alright. Well, the only reason I even went there is because, well, I'm sure Nox told you about the whole vault thing that we found underneath the theater, and I was actually trying to talk to Oranax, the gold dragon, who lives in the vault. Maybe he still lives in the vault. I'm not sure. Trying to get Gleister, out of the city.
Speaking of Gleister, Donan, he's not really too happy about having Gleister here, and he was concerned about, who's going to pay for the dog's accommodation. He's actually put Gleister to work, and Gleister's balancing mugs on his back and walking around and serving drinks to people.
Okay, that's
I'm
cute.
not gonna feel bad about that because Gleister has a bunch of money.
Donan just says, "If the dog's gonna stay here, it's gonna work."
Fair enough.
And it's actually surprisingly more efficient than Bonnie as well.
I just envisioned one of those little
That doesn't
whiskey
sound like it's
barrels.
hard.
What was that, Gage?
I just envision one of those little whiskey barrels on the dog's neck as he goes around and pours shots.
He gets lots of pats as well. And Gleister's happy to stay here for a while, and you actually notice that Durnan's pretty messy, but in the coming days when you return, all the bottles are stacked up perfectly in alphabetical order, and everything's looking very neat.
Gleister couldn't take it. But yeah, Roland would tell Dagger. Of course, I'll keep it a secret. When is it supposed to, when is the show supposed to start? A few days?
It would be
maybe?
the same day. Well,
Oh,
the
same
same,
Tonight?
the same evening, yeah.
Oh.
When,
Oh,
when
tonight.
we're ready to move
Alright.
on.
Oh, I have to go get Scamp ready. Scamp!
All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
You guys want to go back to Troll Skull Manor?
Yeah, I think Roland would have been like watching the kids and stuff too at this point. He's missed the kids.
They're gone. They're not there
They're
when
gone.
you return.
Fuck.
Where are they?
Uh-oh.
You don't know.
Um,
Floon's gone. Volo's gone.
Is there anybody in the
Even
bar?
Emic Froon's gone. Yeah, there's someone in the bar. Mr. Potato.
As I say, the ghost. The ghost is still there.
And Liv.
Steph is
Yeah,
there.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
left.
It's like a ghost town. Well, I mean, yeah, you know. It literally is a ghost house, but more so.
Alright, we got to talk to Mr. Potato then. Damn it.
Do you
Which is
wanna-
actually a woman. Which is
Oh no,
no,
wait.
no. The potato,
Yeah.
the potato guy is not. The potato guy is not.
No,
Okay.
you got Jordan in there
No.
and kicked out Istrid Horn.
Right.
Now he's the only one there, and actually he's not even there. Oh, Rainy is not there either. In fact, the only person in the bar is Flutterfoot Zipswiggle, the jester from the Xanathar Guild, dancing around on the stage, and and Minnie Knox.
Liv, I know that you can't actually speak, but I don't know if we have a blackboard around here somewhere.
There is
Chalk.
one set up. He takes it from behind the
Okay.
bar and he starts writing. He says, "Welcome back to Waterdeep." He'd have a drink with you guys, but it would go straight through him.
Oh, I love your humor, Liv. But I digress. Where is everyone?
Liv shrugs and puts a big
You don't
question
know.
mark on the blackboard.
The children. Obviously, you don't know where they're at, but how long have they been gone?
He writes a few days on the blackboard.
I don't like this at all.
Come now, Roland. Kids will be kids.
Well, help yourself to drinks. I'm going to talk to the fool.
He dances
gonna-
around.
I'm gonna cast tongues, just to make sure that he can understand me. I know he
He-
can, but
Chuckles a little bit. He's got this clownish garb, he's dancing and cartwheeling up and down. Hi, he says.
hello, Flutterfoot. Where is everyone? Do you know?
They're gone.
No shit, they're gone, Flutterfoot. Do you know where they've went?
I can't tell you.
Can't or won't?
I can't. And he does some cartwheels.
And why can't you tell me?
It's a secret.
I mean, you can tell me a secret, Flutterfoot.
Nope. I can't.
Are they in danger?
That's a good question. Are they in danger?
I'm sure they're fine. Huh?
I'd rather talk to the
Can
ghost.
I tell if he's telling the truth?
You can make an insight check. He's constantly cartwheeling. And, yeah, he seems like he's being truthful, but it's some sort of harmless secret that he is keeping. He's not talking too much either.
Roland is gonna maybe put two and two together, and he'll not worry about it for the moment.
Alright, what do you think about this note, Dagger or Ren?
Do we know anybody with do I know anybody with the initials AM?
You definitely
Wait a minute. Darius. Who hired you?
The Moonstars, technically. Why? What's troubling you there, Ren?
Well, nothing's troubling me per se. I got a note signed AM.
May I see it?
Yeah, I'll hand him the note.
Kind of looking it over, seeing it written in blood. Could I deduce who it is?
AM. You don't know anyone with AM. Make an investigation check, Darius. Well, you might, but I don't think.
I was hoping for a history check, but that's fine.
This wouldn't be a history check.
Anyone knows?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I mean, written in blood, it's pretty ominous. You've got no idea who this AM person is, and you think that they probably live in Waterdeep. So the only thing you could really think of is perhaps going to like the courthouse and getting like a record of the citizens of Waterdeep and trying to match up those initials.
Well, we could try that. We can try to go to the courthouse. I could attempt to either scry or commune with Helm for guidance, if it would help. Oh shit! And Ren,
Yes.
I know that you've been having some. You were a little trepidatious about the sword, and you said the sword doesn't remember much. But if it would help, there is a spell I could cast that would hopefully divulge more information at some point.
Legend lore?
Yes, I do. That is exactly it. If it is truly, as you say, a sentient weapon, it is aware, and it'd be polite to ask permission if it would want to know.
Scroll of legend lore.
Are we asking me that?
What was that?
No, I was just saying that I have a scroll of legend lore.
Oh, I mean, I've got it as a spell, so I'm just. But
Oh, we had a scroll
so,
too.
like, I could actually. Well, if we have a scroll, but I'm saying like, if either way, it was an offer.
I'll ask
But
Cincy
if you'd
tomorrow.
like, I can commune with Helm about your note. See if any good could come. Any more information could be gleaned from it.
Sounds like it would be a good idea.
You wouldn't be able to legend lore from initials. You need to describe a person.
No. I would commune
sword.
with Helm
Oh. Are you talking about the sword?
for information. No. We're talking about the note now. Sorry. Legend lore for the sword. That was an afterthought. But yes, I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
I didn't know if she wanted me to do it or not.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
care
can
that
commune. You can commune with the. I'm curious about who's leaving me notes.
Okay. Then sit with me for a second. And I mean, I don't really have a room here, but I guess I would try and find a room that was like maybe less occupied. Maybe the turret. and sit down.
Sure.
Place my own helm on the floor. Kind of use some chalk to draw some religious markers. Light up some incense and kneel, very samurai-esque, and invite Dagger to kneel on the other side, opposite me.
Alright, so you're preparing
Please.
today. This is the night of the performance.
Yes.
So prepare whatever spells you want for today, including anyone else that prepares spells.
It was already on my thing, so I already had it prepared.
Cool. Just saying, like, if you wanted to change spells before the next segment, then you wouldn't have an opportunity to do so.
So do it now or forever hold that peace, basically.
For one day, yes, until you're taking a long rest. Alright. Set up a commune station.
Yep. And I look at Dagger and just, please, you will have 3 questions that we can ask of Helm for guidance. Think of what you'd like them to be.
Dear Metal Hat.
And I will begin to...
Alright.
And I will begin to...
The helm itself just starts to kind of rise off of the ground, and this kind of like a golden light fills the helm, and you'll get one kind of blink of the eyes for yes, or 2 blink of the eyes for no.
Fair enough.
The light will fill the eye holes of the helm.
Dagger, your first question.
Is AM from the morning Moonstar family?
You get 2 blinks. No.
I like Scamp's idea. Is it Manshun?
2 blinks. No.
I'm at a loss as to who AM could be then.
Have we run into AM before?
2 blinks. No.
Oh.
And then the helm floats back down and rests on the
Well,
ground.
at least I can stop searching my notes now.
I have a secret admirer I don't know about.
Well, I mean, we know a few things about it. Okay, there's a few clues. 1, it's written in blood. 2, says that the vampire lord or lady, whatever you want to call her, has been a thorn in their side for at least a century. So it's somebody, probably not a human. Maybe an elf, dwarf, maybe something else.
Or another vampire.
That's what I was thinking.
Possible.
I mean, I do know that ego tends to be a big part of their self-interest. And I can only imagine that vampire lords don't share well.
That's going to give me a fine estate in the coming months. I don't know what that means, but...
That's another thing you could do as well. Obviously, the estate, if it's signed over to your name, that will have to be a record of that as well. There's
It has to be signed over from somebody.
a couple of clues that could possibly be found out by visiting the courthouse. Not the first time you guys have been there. Some of you.
No.
R.I.P. Knox.
Well, take that back. Roland has never been there. Because when Knox was having his hearing, I think Roland was playing in the bars.
I was working.
I was not part of the group yet.
Okay, so Flume was there, and Rainy and Everember was there. Your good buddy Rainy and Nox's good buddy Rainy and Everember. A couple of people were there. They vouched for Nox. They got him out of trouble. Alright.
I appreciate that there is. Let's get ready for tonight.
Oh, are we going somewhere? You see him look down. I don't really have much else that I own, other than what I carry. I should probably procure some nicer clothing.
Yeah, so you would not wear your armor to the show. So you're not too interested in going and taking a look at the records?
How long until the show?
Oh, it's not till nighttime.
Okay, yeah, let's go take a look at records.
Okay. You guys head on down to the courthouse. So got Troll Skull Alley over here. The courthouse in Waterdeep is situated quite close to the castle. You guys all head on down there, and there's multiple members of the Waterdeep Guard stationed around the actual courthouse as well, and some criminals are kept actually at the courthouse as well. There's prison cells, a large number of guards, and there's this just like a clerk, Eileen Silmerhelm. You've met her before. She just kind of hangs around the entrance. You guys head on down, and she's sitting around this desk. The courthouse is off through this way, through like anti-magic fields and stuff like that. Anyway, this tiefling woman is kind of up to her neck with paperwork, and she looks up at you all, and just as you guys arrive, and says, "Can I help you with something?"
Yeah, well, they probably know. We're trying to find... Would we be looking for homeowners?
Homeowners?
Yeah, a list of homeowners.
You want to take a look at the Waterdeep Register for listed owners of residences? That can be arranged.
Specifically estates.
Yes.
So, what ward?
All of them?
She drops her paperwork and kind of gives you this death glare. Seriously?
So sorry. Actually, there is a very particular estate.
Listen. I'm up to my horns in paperwork. If you want me to expedite some sort of paperwork, then I'm afraid it's going to incur a fee. I can get you the records of every single property listed in Waterdeep from all the wards, but it will cost a fee. If you could narrow it down for me, that would be much appreciated. I'm quite busy.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yes?
She is actually getting an estate signed over to her very soon. Or maybe it's already been done. Has it been done already, Dagger?
It's said in the coming months. So I doubt it's done.
What, anybody by the initial named A.M.? Does that narrow it down?
I don't have the names alphabetized. However, I could have that done for you for a fee.
And how much is the fee?
Let me check. She goes over to a cabinet and starts flicking through some papers. How soon do you want it done?
Oh, well, as soon as possible would be nice.
That will be 7 gold pieces if you want it done within the hour.
Done.
Okay. Please, We don't have seats here. Just stand around. Please take a stand. But not like stand as in take a stand for the courthouse, but just bear with me is what I'm trying to say. And
Sure,
you guys just kind of hang around.
Problem.
She puts on some spectacles and she starts meticulously running her hands through some lines and crossing things out and taking out these massive books and flicking pages, licking her finger, and she works very quickly. While she's doing that, there's like a mage hand sorting out other things as well nearby that she's cast. Okay. But then she gives you a troubled look. Oh. Why, this is odd. For some reason, there's no record of anyone with the initials AM. In fact, there's several pages here missing. I can't find anyone with initials like that that own any properties in Waterdeep. Yes, they're all gone. That is odd.
I would say that is odd.
May I ask how you are coming into possession of a property when you don't know the person that's signing it over to you? This is strange, to say the least.
Well, you see, we are a group of adventurers. We go into Undermountain quite frequently. In fact, came back from there not long ago. Well, we took care of some problems down there, and there seems to be a secret admirer for our friend here, who was very instrumental in getting rid of a certain person. And, well, they're going to gift us an estate.
Strange.
We wanted to know who it was.
There's the Magister, she says. And she stands up and gives him a bow. And it's Magister Umbro Zastro. He looks at you all. Why, quite a party here. Magister, do you have a moment? Yes. I just condemned a couple of Xanathar Guild members to death that had seemed to have escaped from that explosion a little while back. Now, I'm on my break, so make it quick, will you? Magister, several pages here are missing from our records of home ownership in Waterdeep. Do you know anything about this? Oh, yes. I do believe there was some miscommunication with one of the new clerks here that just started recently. The damn fool was meant to destroy some important documents, and seems like he accidentally destroyed them instead. I apologize. We'll be contacting all of the residents of Waterdeep when we do the next poll of citizens. Oh, I'm sorry about that. On behalf of the city of Waterdeep, I apologize, but I'm not able to get those records for you. But don't worry, they'll show up. Well, we'll get it done. Trust in Waterdeep. Now, Papa's got him a nice cheese hunk waiting for him.
A cheese hunk? Do you think that he might have a statue made of cheese in there? Male, very large. Cheese hunk? Hit it? Oh, come on. That was a good one. Right, Kylie? Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
none
very
of you. None of you understand me.
I'm afraid you'll
Sorry,
have
I
to
wasn't
wait.
paying attention.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait until the next census to get that information. However, you will not have to incur the fee again. Think of this as a show of good faith on behalf of the people of Waterdeep.
Thank you, Kylie. You've been most helpful.
Good. And then she just puts her head back down and keeps on working.
All right. In that case, I might be able to find something else out. I do have connections with fairly secretive people. Might be able to find out that way.
I could ask the Enclave, but I don't think they would know.
Honestly, if there's a secret in Waterdeep, I think the Harpers probably know best about it. Don't know if they would tell me. Honestly, I'm not that high up on the food chain, I don't think.
Excuse me, miss. I'd like to report a crime. My friend was beaten up by a cat. Kylene just lets out a sigh.
Maybe we should go.
Let's get these people out before they do something.
Alright, you guys
But
leave the
how big a cat was it, ma'am?
house.
It must have been very large.
It was huge. I think it was drunk. Started a fight in the bar. And anyway, I'm sure there's some other adventurers that will take care of that quest.
Yeah, I think that's a little
Scamp's
below
trying
our
to
pay
remember if she
grade.
transformed into a cat somehow while she was drunk.
We'll do.
Probably.
We just come back to Waterdeep and do level 1 and 2 missions. That would be
It would be such overkill.
That'd be funny.
Alright, you guys leave the courthouse. And did anyone want to do anything else? So you've got a big show on tonight, I guess, and you guys will need to get ready for that. So it's kind of evening now, and you're getting ready and whatnot.
On the way back from the courthouse, I would have slipped off a little bit and found some nicer clothes, like something that's not just the armor that I've been wearing for the past 8 months underground. Something that's military-like, but not necessarily military uniform. So like nice jacket, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can
Dress
get some.
uniform.
Yeah, you can get some fine clothes for 25 gold pieces each.
Easy enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cage
maybe-
is gonna go get a new set of black outfit. Put his new cloak over the top of it.
Brew will maybe even get a shirt and some shoes.
He'll wear
For Brew
pants.
to go to the bath.
Same pants though. He's not gonna change his pants.
He's gonna get
And then
a more
Brew, take Brew to the bathhouses and be like, "No, Brew, you have to do this."
Just shave him. Just shave them right down. Brew would wear boots, probably not shoes.
I'm not sure if Waterdeep's plumbing system can handle Brew going to the bathhouse or not. Alright, so I presume you guys are all going to get some fine clothing, and it's going to cost you guys 100 gold pieces, and everyone can add a set of fine clothes to their inventory.
All right, yeah, let's get spiffy for the show.
You go. I'll
I was
say
gonna
later.
say, as a note, just so that I still have a holy symbol, I would see if I could find some like a brooch or like a pendant that could be that was fashioned in the form of the icon of Helm, the gauntlet, to be worn on the jacket.
Could have organized that. I would say, given the short notice on the same day, you probably wouldn't be able to get something like that made. But
Okay, that's fine. I'll
If you-
just wear a necklace and.
if you wanted to get that a few days ago, you could have done that as well, and that would cost another 25 gold pieces if you want.
I'll put it in an order, but I'll just wear my token symbol under my jacket.
Okay. Alright, because the holy symbol needs to be kind of somewhat blessed in that too.
I guess while there's quick just shopping time. Brew will spend like maybe 10 gold on provisions for cooking on short rests.
Okay.
For making stew.
Making stew.
If you don't mind, Dagger, could you grab 10 there, please?
Meat stew.
Right, deeply.
Well, I'm sorry that you mind. You still have to do it.
No!
Well, I mean, think of it this way, Dagger. If he buys good provisions from up here to cook, he's not going to be cooking like, drow.
I might be
God.
able to trust his cooking.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You know where the provisions came from.
So, like, I should cross off the bits of meat that I have here?
It's up to you if you want to use them.
Mystery
You
meat.
keep saying there's a reason I don't eat your food.
Alright, everyone unequip their armor, and this is a casual night. You're not going as adventurers, you're just going as people that want to let their hair down and have a good time. Unequip your armor and...
Okay, no weapons. Brew takes nothing except his
I
clothes.
wouldn't imagine you'd be taking weapons. either.
I take Scamp and dress her up.
Probably a good thing.
Alright, I think
She wouldn't have done it
Dagger's
herself, so.
a fancy necklace or something for you there, a scamp, and perhaps a dress. You can post it in Discord.
Can I
She
get
already has her necklace, but there's the dress in
Oh, wow.
Discord.
That's pretty.
And I made some hair braids for you too.
Better than twigs.
pretty?
Thank you.
To let you know that Roland looks fucking sharp.
Of course.
He's looking good.
Dagger, is this the kind of thing that you bring a bottle of rum to?
No.
Darius would be kind of dressed in what looks to almost like be that 1910 style of like Audubon noble attire. It's like a suit jacket, slight tails, couple of the roped gorzons to the shoulder. Even like cleaned up his beard a little bit, shaved it down so it's like nice and like Leonidas-esque.
You shave it down, and it's like 10 minutes later, it's like grown back.
Fair enough. Even a nice like clean eye patch, so it's much more like crisp looking, less dingy, blood stained.
Wait, you only have one eye?
It's like
Yeah, that's been a thing the whole time.
it's like the Santa
forgot about
Claus
that.
joke. He shaves his beard, and the beard comes back. Darius is turning into Santa. Alright. You can get that regenerated if you want, Darius, as well.
It's been this long.
I mean, depth perception's nice.
Yeah, I'd say if you actually
is.
have one eye, that would probably have a bit of a mechanical impact on your character.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
That's fine.
It would.
Fine.
Yeah, it would.
I didn't know. I didn't know. No one knew that. That was part of the description when I said the character. Yeah, fine. It's been regenerated.
It came
nice
back
scar.
when we brought you back to life.
Alrighty. So.
Said.
Yeah.
Can I say a couple things? Sorry.
Sure.
Quick things I'm gonna do. Tell you all what happened. Parents sick. Descendant of Mistra. You guys know now. Gonna buy a suit from that one place that me, Roland, and Nox originally went to. The one we had to give our stuff since like back then.
Wait.
That's
Yeah?
when you need to like save up to rent a suit because you couldn't actually afford to buy one.
He's like
That was,
totally
like-
glossed over. The fact that he's a descendant of Mistra, it's like what?
I
Your parents
don't
are
want to
dying.
waste time.
Go and buy a nice suit.
It just seems like
Should I give a damn?
what?
Mistra's a goddess of magic.
The goddess of magic.
What do you mean? Are we
Heard
actually
of
doing
her.
this?
I mean, it's a big deal.
Oh,
Very
okay.
big deal.
Jokingly, Pavel's just gonna pull you guys aside and reveal, sadly, your parents aren't feeling well. Visited their house that one day. You saw me running outside the bar over there in the farmstead, and they're not well at all. You know that thing Jallister told you about Royal Silverhand? She's not feeling well. Well, I've seen how it is, and I saw it firsthand with my parents. And the reason why I saw it firsthand is because somehow my parents are the great descendants of Mistra. Apparently, Royal Silverhand had.
So your parents
I missed
are
the
related
great.
to each other?
Mr.
That
Grey.
explains so much
No.
about you.
Honestly, I told that to Seb at first I thought, but it turns out I forgot to mention this. I guess little recap. No, my dad's a blessed of Mistra, and my mom is she's actually birthed from the bloodline of multiple ladies, blah blah all that stuff. Another thing I found out, apparently, parents are adventurers who decided to retire as farmers. It explains a lot to me. At least, yeah, I'm not feeling so well right now, especially with this dumb dagger in my hand. No offense, bro. Kind of feeling like shit. So, sorry if I'm not approachable.
Well, hey, didn't you say that we can help your parents if we get stoned in Undermountain or something?
Yes, yeah. We gotta go. You remember that quest Jallister talked to you guys about?
Right.
Yeah.
We just gotta find a stone in Undermountain, and I've seen plenty of stones, so that should be easy.
Of course, I mean,
Yeah.
of course we'll help Pavel.
You said we just have to get stoned in Undermountain.
I mean, that would be even easier. I mean, but following the quest that Jallister has put out before you, Pavel, of course we'll help.
I appreciate
wouldn't
that,
we?
guys. You don't understand. I just kind of feel like my whole life, besides my parents being sick, which is the worst of it all, this is all news to me. It's kind of like my world upside down in a way. And I hope you understand what I'm going through. Maybe not. I don't know.
Liv tries to pat you on the
I feel like
shoulder.
shit.
Yeah.
It just goes right through
His
you.
hand goes straight through you, but he doesn't want
Good
to
try.
fill you full of necrotic energy either, so.
Oh. Good try, Liv.
I hope my dad's still alive.
Probably
He,
is.
takes a bit of chalk and then excruciatingly writes there in chalk, and it's like really loud and squealy. And so yeah, it's safe to say that after you guys go to this performance, you may have to unlet down your hair and head back into Undermountain pretty quickly.
Alright, well. I suppose let's have a good night. Then we'll help your parents, Pavel. Along with your...
Thank you.
The kids
And
will be
maybe
at the
Lorel.
theater.
Hopefully. That's another thing. Oh my god, it's fucking... Oh, everything's so fucking terrible.
Well, we'll save your parents, Pavel. We'll go back and
Not just that. The kids too. I miss them.
Well, we'll figure everything out. Don't worry. We've faced tough things together.
At least they can't fall hundreds of feet to their death. I've seen that happen.
True.
That's oddly
Also, can we-
specific.
Or eaten by a squid.
With my head.
I had an auntie get eaten by a squid.
Oh, right. You do have that dagger. Darius, do you maybe have something that can help?
Pavel tries to dry his eyes and stabs himself in the face.
Oh shit!
I look at him, pat him, and I pat, there, Pavel. And as I'm patting him, I will cast, or is it cure or remove curse?
Alright, when you hit him with the remove curse, the dagger drops from your hand, Pavel, and you become unattuned to it.
I'm immediately gonna grab it from there and just chuck it against this wall.
It attunes to the wall, and the wall can never let go of it. Okay, so with that all said and done, you guys are all spiffy, and are we ready to head on over to the theater?
Yeah, let's try not to kill anybody this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this used manual of gainful exercise behind in the tavern. Tuck it in a room somewhere.
I'll leave mine as well.
Okay, put him on the bookshelf.
I'm gonna tuck my wand of War Mage into my robe just so I have it with me in case.
Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna carry bullets on me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, you guys head over to the theater. It's in the C ward, I believe. Is it somewhere else? I think it's C ward. Actually, I think it's in the trade ward. I think it's Dandy Mops. Could be wrong. Anyway, wherever it is. No, it's definitely the C ward.
It's up here somewhere.
Yeah, it's over here where Tordek and Dragon are. When you got? Oh yeah, it's right. Duh, it's there. Vault of Dragons. That's where it is. Okay, so you guys head on over there, and you guys pull up at the theater, and standing at the front of the theater, it's fairly dark, is Jenks, and he's all dressed up, and he nods to you all,
Goodness.
and he says, "Sirs," and he pushes the door open for you guys.
Roland will very exaggeratedly just, "Thank you, good sir," and we'll walk through the door.
You're welcome.
Pats him on the shoulder as he goes by.
Take your coat, sir, he says.
I don't have a coat, James.
He acts very formal. I head into the entryway. It's a nice red carpet. You can see some ticket booth commoners just ready to take some tickets, and they wave you guys on through this wooden stairs that lead into the main theater.
I remember this place. I wonder if it'll be as lively this time as it was last. Oh look, it's all of our friends.
When you guys head in, you see rows of nice cushy seats, and there's quite a few people here. There's Wishes, the fairy dragon, Bonnie's here, there's Claggern and Tordek, instrumentalists. Down the front there's Raynar, Volo, and Floon. There's even members of the City Watch here. Some nobles up on the high seats. This guy waves at you all.
It's Elvis.
Elvis!
There.
And he says, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Does your last name start with an M?
I can't say it does.
Why are you guys all sitting in the back?
Old habit.
Where are you guys?
It's pitch black for Brew. He's got no idea where he's going.
I'm just stumbling around in the dark.
They've got a few lights on at the moment. Let's turn on some lights. How's that?
Bring up the house lights for a moment.
People playing on stage.
Yeah, there's a piano set up, and there's a woman sitting on the piano, and then there's another bard with some other instruments. And
It's one of the ladies from Manchun's tower.
Different bard.
Quadruplets. There's a lot of them hanging around.
I ain't never been in a place like this before.
Okay. You guys all sit down, and everything's kind of all hush-hush, and they turn off the lights. And you hear some moving from behind the curtains. And Jenks comes out. And he puts on his best serious voice. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a performance, especially for all of you. This is a story about ages long past, when giants ruled over a distant land and enslaved the elves there for thousands of years. Our tale starts in the last days of the elven uprising against the giants. Enjoy. Which way do I go? You just jumped down off the stage.
Jenks. Come sit by me, Jenks.
Okay. He sits next to you. Some music starts to play. And Squidly comes out on stage. He gives you guys a bow. He's dressed as an elven hero. You can resonate with the elvish appearance there. Alright, he gives you guys a bow. He clears his throat a little bit. Volo starts clapping. Good-o! Good-o! Good! I am Kryl, the elven hero, he says. Does anyone cheer him on?
Oh yeah, Roland will definitely cheer him on.
I'd cheer him on. Just about every little thing he does.
I can't do it, but you know that whistle? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Roland will do that.
Alrighty. You
Oh,
guys,
Kryl!
you guys cheer him on. Everyone make a charisma check. Group charisma check to cheer him on.
Oh no.
He looks very nervous.
Oh no.
Brew burps. Apple burps.
Come on, guys.
Scamp burps.
Come on, guys. This is his first performance.
Roland does a nice loud whistle, and Dagger claps. Cage lets out a bit of a cheer, and Darius cheers Kryl on as well. Squidly on. And he says, I am on the run from Draphos, an evil cloud giant. Ah! He runs across the stage. And he bumps into someone. An elven woman. Oh, I am Nylia. I'm the elven heroine. Welcome to my village.
Wait, she can speak now?
Yeah.
No,
Roland
she's
is...
not speaking, but she's moving her mouth. The voice seems to be coming from over here.
Oh, it's Jake's.
Jinx winks.
Good job, Jenks. I'll pat him on the shoulder.
The evil giant is chasing me. Can you help? Why, yes. I can teach you how to fight. Yeah. And they do a bit of a sword fight. And it shows like a training montage. And then the curtains get drawn and they give you guys a nice bow.
Roland will clap and cheer for Nat and Squidly.
I'd clap.
I will try to, but I assume like my chair breaks or some crap.
Act 2.
Roland is loving this. Oh shit! What?
Me, Drathos! You see this huge giant, 15 feet tall. He has the face of a minotaur, a bushy beard, and he carries this massive stone mallet in one hand. And you hear the other audience members kind of commenting, "Oh my, so realistic! How did they get such a creature?" And Volo kind of nudges Floon a little bit, who Floon just kind of falls over drunk. And Volo says,
On brand.
kind of whispers over to you, Scamp, "I hope you like this. This was my own personal touch. Just try not to speak to me too much, though. I'm busy concentrating."
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh no.
cool.
Well, Floon gets up. "Excuse me? Where is the bathroom located?"
Roland.
Floon, over here. Oh,
Floon,
Jesus.
no.
Floon, over here.
Where? Oh,
Come over here. Not right.
is this the bathroom?
No,
He
no,
starts
it's
unzipping his pants.
no.
Whoa!
Oh!
Lord.
He stumbles
That way.
up. Okay. Do you know where the bar is?
It's back home.
Yes. I'll be back. He stumbles off. I am Drathos. I am a big giant villain. And I'm a cloud giant. I am chasing Cryo. I will find the elven village. Rah! And the giant just kind of stomps around a little bit. And then Nyalia and Cryo, they jump out and they raise their wooden swords to the giant. "Stand back," Cryo says. "You'll never have us. You'll never have us alive." And they start fighting, and the giant's just swinging his hammer around. As this is happening, Darius, you look around and you notice there's like some signs on some of the doors that says no firebolting. Anyway.
Does Cage see those?
Yes, you see them as well.
Hopefully.
Alright, they start fighting, and Nyalia gets like kind of wiped away by the hammer, and she gets thrown back. And then the giant picks up Cryo in his hand. "Now I got you!" Ha 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 ha! And they go behind the curtain, backstage. Nyalia wakes up a little while later, and she looks worried, and she just kind of runs across the room and panics and flees her village. And you hear Jinx call out, like, for her voice, "Oh no! Cryo! Where have you gone?" And then she runs backstage. Then, Drathos comes back. You little elf! I am going to make you evil! You are now a drow elf! And Cryo puts on, like, a white wig. "Oh no! Ha 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 ha!" Then they go backstage and the curtains get drawn. Everyone make a charisma check to cheer.
Oh yeah. Roland's definitely still cheering.
Jenks kind of nudges you and says,
Loving it!
"This will be the third act."
I'm really loving it.
Alright. Can't wait to see what happens to our hero Cryo.
This is amazing.
Nyleera comes back out onto the stage and says, you hear Jenks kind of throw in his voice, I must rescue Cryle from the giants. The giant stomps back onto stage, and Jenks starts pushing you, Roland. Go on, get up there.
Why do I have to get up?
On the stage.
Because you're an elf.
Oh.
Go on.
Shh. Okay. Yeah, Roland won't take too much convincing. He'll get up there.
You get up there, and the bard throws you the guitar, and she jumps down in the audience.
Nice. I start shredding.
She throws you the guitar, and the giant stomps his feet. You see Nyleera quickly sneaking up behind the giant and untying Cryle, and they run off and rescue. Nyleera rescues Cryle, but then the giant jumps in front of them. You will not escape from me! He brings up his hammer, and just as Nyleera is running off with Cryle suffers a fatal wound. Oh no, I'm dead! Nyleera grabs Cryle and says, no, this cannot be! And Nyleera gives Cryle a kiss. He spits. I mean, I love you! And all of a sudden, Floon comes back with all these drinks. He walks down the stage, and he kind of trips up and smashes into Volo, knocking Volo forward. Volo spills out onto the ground. Oh, you fool! What have you done?
Oh no.
Does the giant disappear?
The giant blinks a couple of times. What am I doing here?
The giant was
I am Bobo Gormith! I will crush you all! Let's roll initiative.
The fuck,
Again?
Bolo?
This wasn't supposed to happen! Floon, you fool! I had a
I
charm!
thought it was an image!
All I had to do was concentrate!
Jesus. Oh yeah, but Roland is... By the way, Roland has not stopped playing the guitar.
Alrighty. The giant is no longer charmed, it was just under Volo's control. And in typical Floon and Volo Three Stooges
I don't think you
fashion-
rolled me in to
where are you?
initiative.
Yeah, you're up there. Alright, all of the other audience members will all go on the same initiative count. But yeah, this giant, he starts getting ready to swing his hammer around. Pavel, you're up first.
Oh shit. I'm so glad I did. Said if you hopefully
You-
go with it beforehand.
You're all quiet, Pavel.
Yeah, you
Oh.
sound like you're far away from
Hold
your
on.
mic.
Testing. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, that's better.
Hello?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Seb, hopefully you're okay with this, but I sadly I broke my bond with Chiralai to have a new sword. Where is it? Nice looking gray sword.
Okay.
So as a bonus
Great
action,
sword.
I'm gonna summon that. Yeah. I'm gonna summon that to my hand. So when I picked off a Githyank.
Okay.
Let's see. Just cause. Yeah, okay. Cool. As My action. Actually, no, I'm gonna use action surge so I can just teleport over there. With
You teleport
ability,
up onto the stage, and Squidly and Nat, they're just like, absolutely terrified. Is this part of the show?
not anymore, kids. Run! And then I'm just gonna beat this shit out of this thing if I could. Where is it? There you go. Alrighty, 3 attacks. Well, 6 attacks.
Hit.
Hello?
Hit. Can you hear me? You slice
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the
it
giant,
was lagging.
and 11 damage is a scratch. Roar! Hit. You slice him along the leg again. 16 hit. You slash into this giant Cyclops Minotaur giant hybrid, and you put another cut across their leg. The 23 hits. You hack into him again. Hit. It only just catches them. Still only attacks on the leg so far.
Final attack. Oh!
And you trip up on some loose props on the ground. A 9 misses. At the end of your turn, Orbo Rigmos use a legendary action. Bro, me smack you! And he swings this mighty maul at you.
Ooh, that is
Shield.
not good. This guy's a plus 13. Where
You're
did Bolo
18
find
AC
this
without
guy?
armor.
Oh, no, you're right. No, I forgot.
Yeah.
20.
Everyone should just be 10 plus dex, or unless you have some other form of armor. Alright,
That
so,
hits. I'm not gonna not use build.
Not gonna make it. Alright, he hits you with this maul, and you need to make a strength save. It's hefty.
Oh my.
Alright, this is no bueno.
It almost knocks you off your feet, but you maintain your footing. You take 25 bludgeoning damage, Pavel.
Okay.
Roll it.
Roland immediately hits a power chord. Oh, come on, right? What a shitty change in the music.
Big power chord.
What? Oh, a power chord finally? Nice.
Well,
You just turned it into like a 1980s like ballad,
Yeah,
like rock
damn,
ballad.
that was a really bad. That's bad timing. I'm gonna catch the. Okay, I can get 5 people. I'm gonna get 3 of them are gonna be Squidly and Nat and the pianist that are still on the stage.
Okay, yeah, just hold up a sec, Darius.
I realize
Alright,
that.
so, alright, yeah, they're going to run off.
Run!
And yeah, the pianist stops playing the piano, and she jumps off the stage and starts running away. Help me!
Trying to get as many people that are kind of close. Let's see. And then I will. The 4th one will be. The 4th and 5th are going to be Brew and Darius. To hopefully get them up on the guy so he doesn't try and go for anybody else, basically. So the 3 that were on stage were non-combatants, and Brew and Darius.
Okay, either of you guys moving?
Brew won't at first until he sees what's going on. He's like, "Oh, are we part of the show now? All right, I'll play."
I'm
Yeah,
just
we'll come on. Yeah, we're part of the show. And then for my action, I will first. I'll turn and wink at the bard that was up here before. Thanks for the guitar. And I'm gonna turn and cast Hold Monster on this guy. Hopefully it works.
Cast Hold Monster. And he says, "You know magic me! Me legendary!" And he succeeds the saving throw.
Oh my.
Alright, that's one. We'll wear him down eventually, everyone. We need to keep working together. This might go badly. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay there and keep playing.
Alright. Borbor Igmos is going to take a legendary action, and he's gonna try and wallet Brew this time with his mighty maul. And it just bounces off Brew.
Hey, did you want me to pretend to get hit? And Brew thinks Pavel's acting, so Brew pretends that her. Oh, ow! Oh, your mighty hammer did hurt me in my noggin.
Brew just pushes his gut out, and the hammer just bounces straight back off.
Brew also thinks.
Brew does not realize that this is not a performance. Alright, you're up, Darius.
Alright, so I am going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon at a higher level. Let's see, so 4th makes it 2 at 6th level.
Oh. Wow. That hits. I think there's too many dice in there because it doesn't calculate it properly. I think 6th level is 3d8 in total. I think it's like 2d8 for 4th level and 3d8 for 6th level. So it should be there's how many? 1, 2, 3. So 8 less. Alright, 19 force damage. The gauntlet just clocks the giant straight over the face and hits his face to the side.
And then I'm going to standard action, Toll the Dead End.
Where did Lolo find this guy? That's what I want to know.
Lord, legendary action.
Alright,
What he called?
it says, "You know hurt me!" And it used a legendary action to succeed that saving throw.
What did he say his name was?
Borbor Ignis. Borbor Ignis. You can't even say it right. Borbor Ignis. Any movement, Darius?
Right there's good.
Is that the end of your turn? Alright,
Sorry,
Borb is going to swing his maul at Darius using a legendary action. And
yep.
he clocks you with it. Make a strength saving throw. You maintain your footing. You take 27 bludgeoning damage. Lady Monifa. Rainier
How you pronounce
Neverember. He throws you his rapier. Take this, Lady Monifa, whom I've never met before or don't recognize. He throws you his rapier.
Okay. Could I have snuck in by the Sunblade hilt, though? Since it's not an actual weapon?
I think we're all under the impression that no one brought weapons or armor to this.
Okay.
We weren't expecting to fight it with an idol.
It's supposed to be an illusion.
No.
Got it.
Okay.
Rainier's got your back though. So yeah, we'll take off 1 from attack and damage. That hits. This thing doesn't resist the non-magical rapier either. The blade pierces straight through it. Alright, you jump up and stab it. 45 points of damage, or 44, and it feels that. Whoa, me no feeling too good. It's almost looking bloody. He kind of grabs the curtain and just like rips this entire curtain down.
You stab as good as my friend Dagger. You should meet her.
True. I will disengage 5 feet back because that's all the movement I have left.
You do like a little like run your handle on the piano as you do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roland incorporates it into the melody he's playing.
Alright. Yeah. I like how Roland just hasn't stopped playing this entire time. I guess that's
where the music's
that's where his
coming
magic
from.
comes from.
Yeah.
Roland's
So-
playing Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force.
I play the piano good on my website.
She compliments. she actually might be playing that better than you're playing your guitar, Roland. Give us a performance check as well.
Ooh.
And she rolled really well.
Oh.
You both compliment each
can't get-
other.
She can't get less than a 25. That's cheating.
Her piano sounds like a guitar. Alright, yeah, you're up.
So Scamp looks like she's about to do a produce flame, and then she like looks at all the wood around the theater, and we'll go for a
Don't.
blight.
That's me rolling.
Jenks
Roland
points to the no firebolt sign.
Frost hands, Scamp. Frost hands.
It's like jazz hands, but better.
But we'll go for blight at 4th. Just do 4th level.
Alright, you point your finger at it, and there are all these very nice flowers hanging from the eaves, and plant life around. It's just some nice decorations. They all wither and die instantly, and just the dead leaves fall all around you, Scamp. The beam slams into Borb, and he lets out a roar. He managed to resist it, but this crackling kind of almost like a spider web from necrotic energy appears on his chest. Alright, it's all the other people's turns, and Wishes, the fairy dragon, flies up into the rafters. Bonnie just, she just like runs out of the entire establishment. Emic Froon, he shakes his fist at you all and says, "They'll be hearing about this at the tavern."
I'm sure.
And then he runs off screaming. "Ah!" Yeah, that's your rival guy that infested your tavern with rats and stuff like that.
And then drank there a lot.
Yes. Then lives there. Cleggan and Tordek, they give you thumbs up, Roland, and say, "Good job, your beardy face!" They start singing "Your beardy face." Rainier kind of threw his weapon to Lady Manifa. Floon's just slurping up like spilt alcohol from the ground, like hoovering up all the spilt ale. Volo, he just crawls underneath the seat. He puts his floppy little hat over his face and he just goes into like a fetal position. The members of the City Watch, they draw their batons and their hands are shaking and they just say, "Don't worry, everything's under control. Trust in the City Watch." And Barnabas Blastwind, the guy that works for the Watch.
He does what?
Or, that's his name, Barnabas
Oh,
Blastwind.
okay. that was his action.
That's his name. He was part of the investigation when the fireball went off near Troll Skull Manor.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
He's
Tiny dancer.
surprised. He was like kind of stuffing his face, and he just kind of looks up through his spectacles. The members of City Watch are actually too terrified to run up and confront this thing, and Jenks runs off with Nat and Squidly, and this old couple up here are just clapping. Good show, good show. And the bard is going to do Song of Wrath. No, she's just going to she'll give Pavel a healing word. He took a bit of a blow. She heals you for 3 damage and jumps up next to Roland and kind of compliments his song. It's Warby's turn. He screams, "Rah, me scary!" Everybody make a wisdom save against being frightened.
Me scary.
The members of the City Watch choose to automatically fail that, so they
That's
have
horrible, roll.
have an excuse not to put themselves in danger. Trusted the City Watch, they say. Alright, Roland, your hand is starting to shake a little bit as you're playing that guitar riff. Darius, you stand up to the giant and you're not scared. Cage, it doesn't scare you. Pavel, that mighty maul attack caused you to tremble slightly. Scamp.
I'm gonna use luck and indomitable. Sorry.
Okay. Scamp, you're shaking in your boots. The luck, I guess you're doing indomitable first, or luck first. I think one of them is like you have to use the roll.
Luck and then indomitable.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the indomitable. You have to stick with it.
Never mind.
You're frightened as well, Pavel. Even Lady Monifa gets frightened. And so are you, Brew. Frightened.
Yeah, this performance is so believable. I'm actually feeling frightened by this guy, by this actor. It's amazing.
He actually lifts his foot up and he attempts to stomp onto you, Brew. And it feels pretty real. He stomps you for 25 bludgeoning damage. And then he turns around and he swings that maul at Lady Monifa. It hits for 24 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, dude. Uncanny dodge.
Right, you jump
Oh,
back.
I'm not doing that.
It tears your dress for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it's gotta
My
die now.
dress!
I can mend it.
I'm not succeeding on this. No.
He knocks you to the ground prone. And then this mighty giant just like... He jumps off the stage and he provokes an opportunity attack from Pavel. And Lady... Oh, you use your reaction, Lady.
I wasn't within 5 feet anyway.
Oh yeah. You can't even look at this guy. A 12 misses Pavel. And he steps forward again. You! And he points down to Volo. You magic me! Cage.
So Cage, still drunk from the bar earlier, wants to get into the melee. He's gonna teleport right up to here. And he's gonna shocking grasp him twice.
Alright, that hits. You kind of land on the giant. And 20 points of lightning damage explodes into the giant. He looks down, pointing his cyclopean eye at you. And you just poke him in the eye and almost catch him on fire. And you jolt him for another 22 damage. And the giant's looking pretty beat up.
And then I'm gonna run away.
When you move away, oh yeah, it did use its reaction.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That would be all I got.
Alright, he's going to he's not going to take a legendary action. To Lucia's turn. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Lucia, he goes over to this member of the City Watch and he starts like grabbing the watch member. You'll do nicely, he says, and he attempts to grapple the member of the City Watch. And
no.
he just picks up the and he gets grabbed and he starts dragging him off and takes a bite out of him.
Of course.
These effects are really believable.
Alright. It's Drathos's legendary action now. He's going to move here. He just starts like going on a rampage. He does like this loop around, just smashing into everyone. Make a dexterity saving throw, Dario. Alright, he runs up and he knocks you to the ground prone. And he also stomps on you with advantage. Stomps on you for 26 bludgeoning damage. Scam. Make a dexterity saving throw to try and get out of his way. He knocks you to the ground prone and tries to stomp on you. And he crit stomps you for 49 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
He moves here and he basically just like lifts up all of the seats. Rainier is standing up to the guy, but Rainier gets knocked onto the ground prone and he gets stomped. Floon is drunk and he just kind of looks up. He fails the dexterity save, and the giant just squishes him. Volo holds up his hand and says, "Wait! This is a misunderstanding! It was his fault!" And he points
That's
at
a
Rainier.
crazy legendary action.
And, oh no! Volo gets knocked over, and he gets stomped. Crushed underfoot. Not like dead, crushed. And, it just does a little circle like that, just goes through and goes on a rampage, stomping people. Brew, you're up.
Wow, this thing, that's such a good performance. I don't think I could go near it if I wanted to. Here, maybe I'll throw something. And I'll look around for one of the more ridiculous props that might be within reach, and then throw it at him.
Alrighty. There is it's all that wig, the drow wig. It's got like a pretty solid kind of cap that would put on your head.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck it at him. Would I get to roll a d4 for the damage on that? Like, would that count as improvised weapon for throwing? I mean,
improvised weapon. It'd be,
like, so even if you throw it, it's still like a okay. Just chuck it at him.
Alright, you throw it, and it's a narrow miss. The wig falls onto the ground.
Well, I never was much of an actor.
Or it just sits on the giant's head and doesn't do anything. Alright.
Do I get to make a wit save at end of
For this frightened?
for fright?
Yeah. You do. You get a save at the end of your turn. Ree's not going to make it. Alright, this member of the City Watch, he's just got this like club and he's hitting Lucia and it ain't doing anything. Lucia's just dragging him off. Pavel.
I'm still frightened from that frickin'. I'm gonna point at him, or put my palm towards him, and cast Chill Touch. Oh man.
Your hand is trembling and this chill touch just completely fails. It's shoot it way off target.
Wisdom save with rolls, a Gluckin Dumble.
3 is a failure. Alright, you re-roll and get a 16 and that's still not enough.
Indomitable.
Use Indomitable for a re-roll. And you're still frightened by Borby Gimmels. Rolling.
Okay, so there's no template for it, so don't be alarmed. This is not actually a fireball.
Aww, just a small one.
No, it's a calm emotions.
Gee, you could have used a synaptic static one. You had to go with a fireball.
Well, it's the one I'm used to. That's actually the best place to put it, I think. It'll get everybody on stage but me and Scamp. Yeah, so I'll calm emotions, suppressing the fear effect that it is having on all of them.
So yes, you suppress the effect, causing a target to be frightened. When the spell ends, the suppressed effect resumes, provided the duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures. Obviously, you're doing the suppression one.
Yeah. It only works on humanoids, so it wouldn't even do anything to this guy anyway.
Alright, just keep in mind if you leave that space, then you're not within that spell. You need to stay in there for the fear effect to be suppressed.
I didn't know that was exactly how it worked. I thought it just like suppressed the fear and then.
Well, the duration is 1 minute. If it was instantaneous, it would be an instantaneous thing. Because it's a duration, then yeah, it only suppresses while you're in that area.
I guess that's why it's only a level 2 spell. Because that's not that great. So for my bonus action, I will go Unbreakable Majesty. So just in case this thing tries to come at me for whatever reason, it's gonna have a harder time to do that.
Okay, you're already ripping it up on the guitar now. You just these like wings and horns and majesticness.
It looks metal as fuck. And I'm not gonna move. So let me make my wisdom save.
Still
Or not make it. That's it.
Dario.
Okay. I'm going to... Who's frightened? Okay. I will start with a bonus action.
Bonus action what, sorry?
Oh, sorry, bonus action hit with the Spirit Gauntlet.
Okay, are you standing up?
Yeah, I'll stand up. So.
Yeah.
It's such a weak roll.
About 14 damage.
Yeah, for
What's your wisdom?
it's 3d8, right?
Plus
Oh,
wisdom.
5. So yeah, so
Alright,
yeah, 14.
Slams into Drayton for 15 or 14 force damage.
Never mind, I didn't prepare it. So I will instead. So I won't get close to it. Instead, I'm going to. I'll cast a blight at it.
Alright, you point your finger at it, and the few remaining floral decorations are just completely withered away. The beam hits Orbo straight in the chest. He resists the brunt of the necrotic energy, taking 23 damage. It still makes him look pretty damn hurt. Oh, me no feeling too good. Lady Monifa.
Okay. I will stand up and come over here. Stab.
Direct hit. Unfortunately, you're not scared inside the thing. So you jump up, you jump on its back, and you jam the rapier straight down to its neck. Ah! It screams, and it's almost dead. About to drop.
And I can't go anywhere, so... Does still make a saving throw?
Yep, you still get a save at the end of your turn. Even though you're not actually frightened at the moment.
I'm really horrible.
Scam.
I'm going to stand up. Does Floon look like he's dead? Like
Yeah,
dead, or
he's stuck to the foot of the giant.
Jesus.
You literally have to scrape him up off the floor.
okay? Well, that's unfortunate.
It actually smells like more like alcohol where he was dead than it did like where Rolo spilled all those, or he spilled all the drinks earlier.
He's mostly alcohol.
Alright, I'm going to teleport over here. Is that like a hallway that he's in?
Yeah, it's this winding hallway that leads out to the entrance. It's like 5 feet wide. Lucia looks at you, Scamp, and says, don't mind me, I'm just here for a bit of a snack in between the show.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I want to use my charm of conjure animals to try and block his path out.
Now you do it as a 3rd level spell. What CR rating?
I'm gonna do 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower.
Okay. Alrighty.
And if possible, I'd like to stick 1 in front of him.
Yeah, you can put him anywhere you want within 60 feet. As long as you can see that area, it's not blocked at least. CR1, let's see what we're gonna get. CR1.
Can they at least have an Irish accent?
I won't
That's
be
only
able to
if
talk
it's
this time, I
creatures.
don't think.
He won't be able to talk, but he'll still have an Irish accent.
Nice.
I looked at doing the Conjure Fey, but I don't have. I assume that I would have left my spell focus at home, so I don't have access to any material spell components at the moment.
Alrighty. You're gonna get a couple of brown bears scam. One of them squeezes into this area, just like stuck. Which reminds you of ration. And then, where do you want to put the other one?
Oh, jeez. Spells never work out very well for me. I'll put him there, I guess, and the other one, like, squeezed in the hallway.
Okay.
Which I recognize is not great. But if I can give commands to them separately, I want the one that's in front of Alisair to attack Alisair, and the one that is behind to try and grapple the Watchman and pull him away.
Okay. You can roll initiative for him. Yeah, basically, you just control them on your turn.
Should I roll same initiative or separate?
They go on the
initiatives?
same. They both go on the same initiative. Yeah, you roll them. They go on as a group.
That's not great for my purposes, but you know.
What a time to roll a crit.
Yeah, that's par for the course, so we're all good. I will then, I'm gonna throw some Fey energy into. No, I've already used a bonus action. I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay. This woman just runs off screaming. She runs out the side entrance. She's gone. The two dwarves, they just cheers their mugs and they just yell at the giant, "Yo, beady face!" really loudly.
Oh, they're drunk.
Rainier gets up and he says, "Have at you! What have you done to Floon? Ah!" He like drops his dagger on the ground. Volo closes his eyes and takes the dodge action and cries. "Ah!" This bard is going to cheer you guys on, and she's going to she's going to whisper in your ear and just say, "Don't be scared. Get them." She's going to cast Heroism on you, Roland. And you're imbued with bravery. You're immune to being frightened. And you gain some temporary hit points. You get 2 temporary hit points.
Cool.
The watch member is trying to fight his way free, but Lucia's too strong for him. The old people up here are just clapping. "Oh, this is delightful! Oh, money well spent!" And Wishes is just hidden. And Barnabas, he like takes off his spectacles and takes a look at what's going on. And he draws out a dagger and he says, "Stop! Stop! Trust in the city watch!" And he'll just cast mage armor on himself.
Probably not a bad idea.
Drathos' turn. "Brah! Me hungry!" he yells out. He's gonna turn around, swing his maul at Lady Monifa. He hit him quite hard.
I didn't do anything.
Make your strength saving throw. First he pulls you out of his neck by the rapier, and then he swings his maul at you. You're knocked to the ground prone and take 31 bludgeoning damage.
I'll do my uncanny dodge.
Alright, you dodge that, so you roll to the side, you take 15 damage, and then he's gonna try and squash you. He stomps on you for a further 32 bludgeoning damage. He's then going to jump up onto the stage here and stare down Brew and Pavel.
Brew claps. That was really good. You're really believable.
Okay,
This is real,
Seeing
bro.
this thing, still drunk from the bar earlier, seeing this thing pummeling my friends, I'm gonna hit him with a chain lightning.
alrighty, the chain lightning. It
Oh wow, good one.
slams into him, and it arcs to all of these lanterns up, like kind of accidentally to all these lanterns just to like illuminate the room a little bit more, and all these little lamps start to glow on the ceiling.
No.
It hits the giant and hits him straight in the chest. Smoke starts to come out of his chest, and there's this big black hole right in the center of his chest. He comes crashing down and he falls through the stage, smashing through the floorboards, and it shudders the entire theater.
Seeing everything going on up here, I'm gonna teleport up, Scamp, and say, "Hey, what's going on up here? Seems something's amiss."
Get Elvis.
Don't mind me. And I just having a little bit of a snack. Thank you all. Thank you very much for freeing me from that evil witch down in Undermountain. And he says, I'm going to have to ask you to step aside, my lady. And he starts to move his hands around. You know something's weird about his hand as well, Scamp. It's like his hand is all dislocated backwards. Make a... he casts a spell. He's casting a spell. He starts to chant.
Can I counterspell him?
Sure. Something happens. Counterspell does not work on him. He smiles at you and winks. Scamp, make a wisdom saving throw against being charmed.
Oh,
He casts dominate person on you, and you resist. He snarls at you like a beast, bearing sharp fangs. Alright, those of you that were frightened are no longer frightened, such as Brew, Pavel, Roland, Lady Minipa. Volo, he wasn't frightened. They probably was. It's Brew's turn.
Hey, you in the back there. We're trying to watch a show here. And Brew gets really angry at this guy for interrupting the performance. He still doesn't quite realize what's going on. He saw some commotion there with Scam. He's just on the edge of my vision, but really he's upset that he's interrupting the show. So I'm gonna bonus action rage because of that.
I don't think you can in calm emotions.
Oh no?
Wait, what?
Because I think calm emotions actually gets rid of rage.
Does it? Does it say that in the rage description?
Well, there's rage there.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't say it in the spell description. It might say it in... I don't think so. Because you can't cast spells or concentrate. It ends if you're knocked unconscious or have an attack that hostile creature, but it doesn't... Like, you know... According to the English language it does, because it's calm emotions, but the spell doesn't do that.
That could be it, where I've had DMs roll it that way in the past.
Yeah, it doesn't affect range.
I'm gonna run up there, assuming that if it's difficult terrain, my ring of free action is gonna keep me going on that.
Sure, you as a step, each seat as a stepping stone.
Perfect. And yeah, I will definitely rage then. Whether in there or out of there, and then come up here and be like, "Hey, Scab, what's going on? Is this guy messing with you?"
He's trying to eat the city watch.
What? I'll dash.
You're in another creature's space, Brew.
Can I was
You can't end your turn
trying
in
to
another creature's space.
Yeah, I was hoping to not end. I was just trying to see if... Is that a wall right there?
There's a bear
Yeah,
there.
You're not able to move there, Brew. You can't willingly end your turn in another creature's space. He doesn't let you get by it.
What I was trying to see was, like, I didn't end there, I just couldn't see yet, but if I could get there, like, through the other bear...
He doesn't let you go through his
like
space.
up...
Luciar does not let you go through his space.
Okay, yeah, I thought I was trying to... Anyway, I'll just stop there.
Yeah, he doesn't let you go through his space, so you can't get through the hallway. You have to go through his space to get through the hallway.
Copy that.
When you do, he just pushes you back. Alright, this guy is he's clubbing a Luciar, and the club does nothing to him. Alright, we're gonna take a 10-minute break now. When we get back, the giant's dealt with, but now he's got another problem. Luciar. He's trying to eat the city watch. I'll see you guys back soon.
Alright.
Follow killed Floon.
Floon's dead?
His best friend.
Oh! Is that who got squished by the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We can raise dead if we care to bring the drunk back.
If we figure he's worth 500 gold. Piece of diamond.
We can add it to his tab. Well, since I didn't get the sword, I actually might take that Stone of Good Luck.
I really wasn't planning on taking the sword.
Oh, I know that. And to be fair, I'm not like upset or anything. It was just really funny how it happened.
The lawful good sword's attached to the one least likely to be lawful good.
Technically, it just says non-evil. You're not evil. You're neutral.
I am neutral. No robbing orphanages with that sword head around, though.
Just convinced that you're robbing from bad people. Like Robin Hood. And always ensure that some of it's donated.
Donated to me! Able to use it two-handed.
Stab two-handed? I wonder.
Hey, Pavel, you out there?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Pavel, how's your mead coming?
Oh.
Any left?
I'm still. I'm still. Hello? I'm still waiting. I'm racked it right now. Took a lot of sips from it. Well, actually, it took like half a glass. It's pretty good. I back sweetened it, so I added more honey water. Had cinnamon and vanilla in there now, and it was strong. It's really, really strong.
Yeah.
A lot of homemade meads are.
Oh, thank God. I thought I messed up for a second.
No, yours should still be. Mine's still fermenting.
Yeah, it took like a month for it to. I don't know if it's still fermenting now, but it still creates bubbles. I don't know if that's a carbonation process or like it's still fermenting.
Same thing. So the carbonation is just it fermenting, pushing the CO2 into the liquid. So it's producing bubbles. Mine's still fermenting, and I started before you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they take about 3 to 4 months because of the honey.
Oh, shit. I wonder how strong mine's gonna be. Is it possible for it to go over 20%? I think it was like, last time I measured it, it was like... Continue, my bad.
I've never checked the ABV, but I mean, my white wine goes above 20%.
Oh, okay. Phew. Okay. So it's possible for it to go over 20%. Because I swear to God, dude, I drank this and it burned my throat.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that. It relates to the yeast and the amount of sugar the yeast has to break down. I've never measured the ABV, but on one, but I'll test the batch I got going right now. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, of course, dude. I can't wait for it to be December so I can crack it open and then serve it. When I first drank it, it was really muddy. It was like a little bit yeast still in there. It didn't properly rack it. But I did properly rack it because there was still yeast in the bottom, but there was still yeast inside the whole entire thing. So it was a little bit weird, but other than that, it tasted good. It was a little sugary, and it was mostly alcoholic. It would get you messed up.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so we're back. Let's continue.
Hey, Seb.
It turns out that Volo is being Volo again, and Lucia has taken this opportunity to find himself a nice little snack, a member of the City Watch. While the giant is dead and has fallen through the floorboards of the stage, Lucia is there dragging this watch member behind him, trying to charm Scamp and escape with his face. Apple, you're up.
Let me get rearranged. Okay, I'm gonna cast Misty Step. Okay. I see. Oh, first of all, I see this commotion going around here. Don't know what's going on. I was gonna flank, but you know what? I'm just gonna go over there. Just pile up with everyone else. Because I think it's what Pavel would do. Got that. What to do now? I will drop my greatsword. Yeah, I'll drop my greatsword next to Brew, telling him use it. And then as my action, I'm gonna cast magic missile at the highest level I have, which is 3rd. Where is it? Oh, did it do it? No, it hasn't done it. That's weird.
You already missed
not...
stuff.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I keep forgetting that sometimes. Then I would use Chill Touch, and for some reason it didn't want to pop up anyways. That's weird. Something's wrong. That's fine.
That's a hit. When you hit him with the Chill Touch, it just doesn't do anything. It's almost dispelled on impact. It just fizzles out when it comes in contact with his skin.
Shit.
Alright, so your bear's Scamp.
Okay, so the bear that is up above Alisar is going to try and bite him and claw him at disadvantage because it's squeezing.
Miss. And miss. He just steps to the side and snarls.
The other one, I don't think it'll have enough movement, even if it can grapple the guard, to move away. So could it theoretically, like, grab the city watchman and yank it free and, like, toss it backwards?
It has enough movement speed to do that, to grapple him and then move him to the side.
I thought with like difficult terrain, it'd have to move through people.
It wouldn't be able to move away enough, I don't think. It doesn't have enough movement for that, but it has enough movement to grab him and move the member of the City Watch. Moving another creature, I roll as it uses your own movement to do that.
Okay, then he'll try to grab him and move him to probably back behind here
He
if possible.
grapples him, and the City Watch member doesn't protest, and he just screams, "No, I'm being eaten alive by a bear!" And the bear just deposits him over there. Oh, hello, Troston City Watch. Good day.
And I'll roar.
Rolling.
I'm gonna drop the calm emotions at this point. There's no reason to have it. Going. So have I noticed like these spells just not working on this
If you can see him.
guy? Yeah, I can't barely, but I can see him.
Yeah,
He's
you've
right
noticed
there.
it then.
Would I have any clue about why the spells aren't working, or probably not?
They are hitting him and they're not working. He might be immune to magic. He might be surrounded by an anti-magic field. He might have some other ability that is dispelling the magic instantly. Or he could just simply be immune. Fact of the matter is, none of the spells are affecting him.
Well, let's hop down. Get a better view of this guy. Trying to think of what I can use here. For other people. I'm going to use I'm going to use my bonus action to power chord. This will be for Brew, Scamp, Havel, one of Scamp's bears, the one I can see. And get one more person. Darius.
I think the bear can maybe move there.
Yeah, it can move 4 spaces, difficult terrain.
Then I am going to I'm gonna use my action
Wait,
to.
how many people can do 6? I think.
I can do 5.
4, 5. Yeah, I think like 6 people move. Who didn't get it? Did you get it, Cage?
No,
I did not. I already had my reaction and I didn't move.
I didn't get it, did I?
Oh, you didn't move?
No.
I was tripping out. Okay, cool.
I didn't give it to Dagger or Cage because they had
Cool.
already used their reaction.
Yeah. Cage just flickered in and out of the shadows, that's all.
As for my action, I am going to. I did see this guy cast a spell, so I am going to. I'm gonna run. Let's see, I was there. 5, 10. Is it difficult terrain to get off the stage?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. I got 10 more feet of movement. I think I'm gonna stay right where I'm at, and I'm going to cast a Globe of Invulnerability.
Okay.
I did see him casting spells.
Alright, the globe of invulnerability, it's faintly shimmering. You can kind of just see this. Whoops, that is an animated object. You can see just like, shimmering barrier surround you.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Darius.
So from here, I have a theory. I'm going to first bonus action move my hammer. I think it's 20 feet. Yeah, so like right here. Thank you. And then I am going to toll the dead. So DC 18. Yeah, DC 18.
Go for it.
Oh, not total. Probably turn undead, not total dead. Sorry. Channel divinity. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, channel divinity. Or turn undead.
Potentially destroy it.
He
I don't
smiles at you. Put that little symbol away, he says. And it doesn't affect him.
Okay, so he's not undead. He's not a vampire. He's a mind flayer. Oh no. Okay.
He's a magical man. He knows what he is exactly.
He's the king!
He's the king. We know that much. Alright, Lady Munifi, can use half your movement speed to stand up.
Yeah, I stand up.
You can move in and out of the globe around me.
I don't know where I don't know where Alistair is.
Rolling points.
Scamp also points.
I think you've got your goggles now too, right?
Yeah, I do.
I'll fix up your vision. Wasn't set to goggles. Wait, I don't think you'd be wearing your goggles.
Okay.
You would not be wearing your goggles to this performance.
Unless it was a steampunk show.
No, it would not be.
Yeah, I don't think they would figure it out very well. The chairs are all difficult terrain, so are you double dashing or?
Okay, that'll be right there. Yeah. I'll get right up behind Pavel.
So double dash? Okay.
Yeah, double dash.
Scamp.
Scamp was also using goggles of night for dark vision, so she wouldn't be able to see.
Okay. There's a bit of light going on here, but it's pretty dark in most places.
I'm going to We'll move up and we'll make sure that Cure Wounds doesn't have material components before casting it on Dagger Lady. I can't see the name right now.
Manifa.
And this time I'm gonna toss some Fey energy into Volo.
He screams, "Ah! I'm being attacked! Help me!"
So he'll get 8 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Alright, so most people have already fled. Savra Bellabantra, she is going to draw a great sword and she's going to try and skirt around and cut him off from the other side. Barnabas follows her. The dwarves, Clegon and Tordek, they continue cheering away your beardy face. Rainier is just shaking flu. The kids have run off and this old couple are, like, adjust his spectacles.
Oh, I do say, they really like to get the audience involved these days. I think this is the best show I've been to in 70 years.
That's it for the other people either. This guy pulls up his pants a little bit, pulls up his breeches, and he says,
Trust in the City Watch!
And then he starts to run. He runs away. Cage.
So I'm gonna try something different, and I'm gonna cast slow on him and try to observe if it just fails.
I got slow on him. And the spell has no effect.
Does it look like normally when it doesn't have effect, or did it just not? I mean, does it?
If it doesn't affect him, it's you don't really see. The only thing you see is it not affecting him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and teleport up here. Is it still dim light with the lights lit?
Dim light's kind of over here by the looks of things. Looks like the bright lights are kind of over here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport over here.
He looks around and he says,
Damn it, I thought this would have been a good distraction. Damn you all. Don't worry. You enjoy your little treks down into Undermountain. I'll be terrorizing the city while you do so. Hopefully that'll help you sleep better at night. Knowing that you let me get away."
and he casts a spell. And he vanishes. Teleports away.
I knew we should have killed this guy when we first met him.
What's that?
This is the guy that that's the guy that we freed from, what's her name? I don't know, the Lich's lair.
Remember, he was behind a big seal and he was laying on a hammock in an ornate room.
Yeah. We figured out that he was not good. And we just kind of let him go.
His blood was being used for experimentations by a lich.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Everything was entirely intentional.
Volo proclaims as he jumps up on stage, jumps on the giant.
Volo, Flo is dead.
Don't worry. He's not really dead. As I say in my book, Volo's Guide to Being Dead? You're not dead! Unless you're disintegrated and don't have access to true resurrection. Ha ha ha.
Well, we'll let you catch the expenses for that then.
And he just starts crying.
I
mean-
could reincarnate him tomorrow.
Oh, that would be excellent. Maybe reincarnate him as something that can hold their liquor.
Dwarf.
Well, this was something.
I'll
On this page. Volo, where did you find this thing?
This?
Oh,
I did. I pulled a few strings. I got a few scrolls, and I thought that you'd like it. I got a spell scroll. I charmed it, and well, it appears that I have failed. But don't worry, you've taken care of it. It was a test for you all.
Suddenly you hear this grumpy voice.
What's all this clanging and crashing and noises?
And you see a gold dwarf, literally. A dwarf with golden coloured flesh and hair,
Oh, hey.
stomping on out.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we actually need to talk to you.
What's all this noise about? If you wanted me attention, you could have done so in a more discreet fashion.
well, we were going to. All of this was an accident. A very avoidable accident, but an accident nonetheless.
An accident? Have a blimmin' giant's head cut through the roof of me abode.
The vault
Well,
is
at least
just-
it was the head.
Now, all of a sudden, Lady Monifa just starts like glowing very brightly, and so does Scamp, and so does anyone who has any gemstones in their possession. Scamp's necklace glows, or her headdress, or whatever it is, necklace. All of the gems that jewelry you're wearing, Lady Monifa, and anyone else who has jewelry. Gems are glowing within them, sparkling and gleaming in the presence of this gold dragon.
So, you've got me attention. What do you need?
Well, one of your fellow metallic dragons is currently holed up in the yawning port, and we need to get him out of the city. And we were told that you are the holder of the power to be able to do so. Is that correct?
Indeed. I've got the dragon staff of Agaron.
Right. So, would you be able to do that for us?
Nope, no can do. I ain't dropping the dragon ward on the city. That would be a fool's error.
Well, I'm not saying drop it all the way. Or can you not allow just one dragon through?
I could,
And
but
then
then I gotta do stuff.
Wait, so you don't want to do that because you don't
Because
want
I'm
to do
lazy.
stuff?
Yep. I am lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've not even left the Vault of Dragons since we've last met. And you notice he's actually packed on a few pounds.
Right. So what if I told you that this bronze dragon has a large amount of treasure on it? I'm sure it would compensate you for, well, he would compensate you for being able to get him out of the city.
Kind of starts scratching some gemstone dust out of his teeth.
Huh? Not really too much interested in treasure sitting on a nice fat little hoard down there these days myself. But, I see a few little tasty treats glowing around here. Perhaps I could be persuaded. I mean, unless you're talking about, like, you know, $1 million gold or something, I'm not really too interested.
Can someone give him a gem or two? Will that be fine? To snack?
Pretty hungry. I woke up with a bit of rumbly belly and... Do you know there's a guy that just completely flattened over there? He points to Blue.
We're very well aware.
Okay.
We will take care of it. The other bard just continually playing the piano.
Yes, he's still playing.
But we do need your help, so how many gems is this going to take?
He rubs his belly. Whoa, it depends on what we've got. He steps on Volo and walks on over.
Ow!
He looks at Scamp's necklace. I could slurp that up.
No, my necklace is my pearl of power. I'm not giving that away, unfortunately.
She's nice and shiny, points to Lady Monifa.
Wait, you want to eat our friend?
What?
No.
No, I want to eat her. I want to eat her gemstones.
He wants gems.
What is it with things in this world and wanting to eat gemstones?
This is a gold dragon.
Strange being.
Listen. Roll and make a persuasion check. I like you. You helped out Lady Laurel Silverhand, and you got the gold back into the rightful owners of the city. You're also highly recommended by Radiant Everember, as much as a treacherous bastard his father is, so fine. I'll eat the giant instead.
Oh, good. We needed to get rid of it anyway.
And he then says, alright, where's this other bronze dragon?
The Yawning Tavern. The Yawning Portal Tavern. Sorry.
Yawning Portal Tavern.
Yes.
Where's that?
Ah, well, it's outside of the theater.
Ah.
I can take you there.
Alright. Is there more of your kind there? Like, you know, little creatures. Humanoids and that.
Oh, yes. There are quite a few, actually.
No. Alright. Well, how do I know that my treasure's gonna be safe down in the vault? I see them dwarves there seeing your beardy face. I know the method to get in.
Well, do they? I don't think they have everything else, though, do they?
Nah. Why can't you just bring the dragon here?
Well, he can't leave the tavern.
Oh yeah. Why is she playing the piano?
I don't know. She's doing a very good job, though.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make this quick then. He transforms into a gold dragon. And he just flies up and smashes through the roof.
Hey, that. All right.
Nope. They're gonna need to fix that.
Well.
Rainy
Oh, here.
calling
Open air theater is all the rage these days.
Speaking of rage, Your rage has ended, Brew.
I let it linger though, in case there was another performance.
Alright, meanwhile, Rainy is just putting on the performance of a lifetime. Why? As he's holding up Floon's body, it's like a pancake. Please, someone, do something! Help him!
I'll help him. It'll just take some time.
Whatever you need to do, Lady Scamp. However much gold it will cost. I mean, I'm already basically supporting them. I heard that they're living in your attic, actually. Please, fix him.
I can fix him. It costs an amount.
The amount is paid. Consider it paid.
1,000 gold?
Done.
Huh. It has to be tomorrow morning, though.
I made the money in an honest fashion. In fact, it's coming out of Floon's pocket. Don't ask where he got the gold from, please.
Right. Sure.
I know there's been reports in the Waterdeep Zoo that he was seen lingering around one of the brothels in the South Ward, Syphilophilis, but it's just a rumor. He's not about that life anymore. But
Who named that brothel?
I will have you know that I've seen Mert there a couple of times. Anyway.
Wait, where's that brothel?
Why have you seen so many people at this brothel? You seem to be hanging around it quite often right here.
Let's just move on.
Maybe get yourself checked.
Cast lesser restoration on Rainier.
Oh, I feel a bit better now.
Roland will start casting prestidigitation to kind of clean up as best as he can all the blood.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there's a lot.
This is Floon. He gives you Floon. Scamp. There you go.
Just kind of collect what I can and put it in the chest of preserve. Oh no, I don't have that with me. Never mind.
This is going to be hard to move through town. Maybe just take a very small part of them.
Oh, that is true. I only need a small part.
I just walk over with like a mug, like a glass, and just scoop up some of him.
Oh.
Put like a napkin over the top of it. Here you go.
When have we become so blasé about death?
As this is happening, Barnabas, he kind of looks around and he nods at you all, and he takes out a pair of manacles, and he puts them on the giant, and nods at you all. Trust in the City Watch.
Sure, Barnabas. Sure.
Avest that one too, and she's gonna point at Volo.
Me? I'm Volo! Volothamp, get arm!
Yes, and you are responsible for the death of your best friend, yet you're showing no remorse.
Yeah.
Well, as I said in Volo's Guide to Being Squashed by Giants, my new booklet's coming out next week. This was an experiment to demonstrate the effects of dying and being brought back to life. I assure you that Floon will entirely agree with this.
Well, we'll see in the morning.
I don't think he was ever sober enough to agree with anything.
Also very true. You can't consent if you're drunk.
Barnabas looks around.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Volo, but I'm gonna have to bring you in. Preposterous! But, fine. I will contest. And when Floon is brought back, he'll vouch for me. He's my best friend. You'll pay for this, you giant. Yeah,
Volo,
tell it to the judge.
Consider this another experience, Volo. Just write about being in prison.
Volo's Guide to Being in Prison for Murder. I love it. Thank you.
You could have the full.
Oh,
by Nox's
it's not
ghost.
murder, it's manslaughter.
I'll be sure to correct
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah, Volo is his manslaughter. Nox's was murder.
No, that was involuntary manslaughter 2. I don't know. Like,
You sound like you're having a little trouble explaining there.
I maybe wanted to maim, not kill.
This
There's a difference.
old dude with walking sticks comes hoveling down from the high seats, and he comes up to you, Brew, and he says, he like kind of grabs you on the shoulder and says, "That show was absolutely delightful, young lady. Here you go. You'll get yourself a packet of pollywaffles." And he hands you 2 copper pieces. Good job.
I'm glad you enjoyed the performance.
Um,
Come again.
Roland.
Don't spend it all at once, my dear.
Roland is gonna go check and see if the kids are still nearby, and he'll go check on the kids.
Alright,
at this point.
they're hiding around the corner in an alleyway.
He's not
trash
gonna
can.
let him. He's not gonna let him back in. He doesn't want them to see what's left of Floon.
They just thank you for saving and say they're gonna run back to the Yawning Pool. Run back to the Troll Skull Manor now.
Run home now. And well, before it all went to hell because of Volo, you 3 did a great job. You should be proud of yourselves.
Thank you, Mr. Roland, they say. And it was a pretty big performance, so I'm not going to say this often, but Squidly looks up to you and says, "When I grow up, I want to be a tiefling just like you." And then he runs off.
Roland actually has a little tear rolling down his cheek.
That's the first time he's ever been called a tiefling.
Yeah.
Did we maybe want to hire guards or something to watch the kids in the tavern?
That might not be a bad idea at this point.
You
The-
can have Lady Moonstar send you those guards for free if you want. She did offer
Yeah.
some followers or whatnot, NPCs.
The adults in their lives are either not present most of the time, or they're like all shady people.
If
Alright.
that Alisar guy comes back, I definitely want somebody maybe more responsible around the tavern.
Okay. You guys clean up here, and Savra just, this is actually Darius's, like, kind of patron in a way. He just says, "You all run off. You have important business to take care of. I'll clean up here and make sure none of this gets out, what happened here tonight, to the public."
Thank you, Sabra. Just kind of polite
Nods.
but curt nod.
You really remind me of someone, she says. They remind me of myself. She looks to that no firebolt sign and then she just says, "Oh, never mind." And you guys, let's cut to the next day.
Yeah.
You guys rest up and whatnot, and you'll be back at Troll Skull Manor the next morning. Move you guys over there, and the kids are there. And the question is, does Brew go and get a packet of pollywaffles with that 2 copper pieces, and does he spend it all at once?
He does buy like 1 packet for 1 copper, but then he keeps the other because it's his first copper he ever earned as a performer. He's gonna treasure that.
Excellent.
Would potions of healing be just generally available for purchase?
Yeah, they not unlimited, but depends on how many you want to buy.
About 30.
Oh,
30 would be
Well-
a stretch. I don't think the city would have that many on hand in one day.
How many would they have?
Well, base like the base stock would probably be 10, but you could try and find more if you want. Might take a few days for them to restock.
Well, I would say, why don't we see what we can grab on hand just to carry down?
Yes.
Even another half dozen would be fine, but if they've got 10, even better.
You guys can buy 20 in the 5 days or something that you're on the surface.
20 each or 10?
That would be total. Most shops,
20.
They wouldn't even have 10 on them there.
Shall we invest in that and then just divvy them out so we all got a few on hand?
Might as
So-
well.
I still
I'll
have
blood
quite
it.
a few. I don't need any.
I think that's a
Always
great
good to
idea.
have some. It's always good to have some
Yeah.
on hand.
I would also like to take the luck stone out of the party loot, and I'll go ahead and attune to that.
Okay. The Stone of Good Luck.
I'm gonna summon my cat with Find Familiar scroll.
You have that Stone of Good Luck on them.
It was Cage. He gave it up for just a general party loot.
Okay.
So
So it's still under just my general magic.
Okay, you attune to that. Gives you +1 on mobility checks, all skill checks, initiative as well. You need to adjust that manually, and saving throws. I think you need to adjust it all manually, actually. And that one was stolen from a prominent member of the Southside Guild that wants it back, so probably don't go flash that around Skullport anywhere. Well, I think you guys have pretty much kind of almost destroyed the Southside Guild.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, this is the next morning, and you guys took the party back to Trollskull Manor and blah blah blah. Rainier's up with you guys the next morning because obviously you're going to bring Floon back. Scamp's got him in his pancake form. And Pavel, you want to summon a cat?
Yes.
What is the cat's name?
Fluffykins.
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 Alright, there's your familiar. I'll give you control of it. Add it to the
Yes.
party followers.
So for 20 potions, everybody wants to just grab 3, and that leaves 2 left over, leaving Scamp out. That's 2 left over. I'll grab 1, and
Sure.
somebody else grab 1. So like 3 for everybody, but 4 for 2.
Alright, everyone
You wanna-
except Scamp add 3 to your inventory, and those others add 4.
I already have 4 if somebody else wants some extra.
You want to give Cage 4 so I can maybe pop around and help people?
Okay.
I already have 4, but I'll gladly take 3 more.
There might be a accounting error. I put I don't know if you removed the gold that I told you last time about dagger, because I bought 30 potions, which is 1,400 GP.
Already,
and if
I
I'm not getting...
removed. Yeah, I already removed all that gold. So how much more? How
Damn.
much do I need to add back
500,
in?
add 500 back. It would have been 1,500, but yeah, 30 potions would probably not even be obtainable in the city. Or if it
Damn.
was, you'd really have to be going and searching for them. It's enough to clean out most shops, like 5 healing potions. Maybe 10 at the most. There's other people.
Well,
buying
here's
them too.
hoping nobody gets sick for a few days in the city.
Yeah.
Oh.
Leave out the town. We should book ahead. Send a message back. Hey, we'll be coming back up in a week. Start stocking.
Should.
It doesn't take too many days to brew more potions. Alright, so this is the next morning and Rainier's not slept. He's gone and searching all night for these rare oils that you need, and he's got them. I have them! And you cast Reincarnate on the Floon Pancake. So I think it's only fair that you do the honors and roll a d100 to see what he comes back as.
Please be something
A
ridiculous.
dwarf.
Nice.
Heck is a dwarf.
You can handle the liquor.
Hopefully.
Have you seen dwarves? They don't handle liquor any better than humans. They're drunk
they're
all the
resistant to poison.
time.
You
His liver can handle it better.
Yeah, that's a 1 hour spell that Scamp's doing. She's preparing that spell and whatnot. You guys are probably going to be heading back into Undermountain today, so prepare any other spells that you want and make any other preparations while Scamp's doing that. And if you guys want to do anything else now in Waterdeep before you head back to the surface, now is the time.
I'd probably be doing it in my little garden room.
Did I ever get my bag of holding back from Gleister?
You will get it back, yes. Gleister is allowed back into the city. The Dragon Ward gets lifted for bronze dragons, and Gleister actually I'll move her into the map of Waterdeep. Is friends with another bronze dragon who lives in the Great Harbor around here. And the dragons lived for a long time. They say that the family of dragons lived in the harbor for millennia, and they were friends with this other dragon since they were hatchlings. So that's where Gleister goes, down here into the Great Harbor. They're aquatic dwellers, so they stay kind of close to Waterdeep, and Gleister says if you ever need anything from Gleister, he'll be happy to help.
Nice.
Meanwhile, whoops, wrong tavern. It's reincarnation time. And Floon comes back. That's a dwarf. She's butt naked.
Oh my.
And Rainier's got a towel or a blanket or something, throws it over Floon, and Floon looks around at you all. He's come back as a female dwarf.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Oh no.
Well, I think it'll be easier for him to earn money now.
He looks,
Wow.
What? I mean, that's his chosen occupation, apparently.
he looks
He
around
propositioned me once.
and he says, "What's happening to me? Where am I?"
Well, you died because Volo's... Well, you knocked Volo's concentration out, actually. And then the giant came and smashed you, and I've created you a new body to inhabit so that you can come back.
I feel strange. Something's not right.
Is there any reflective surfaces I can just hand him? Or her, I guess now?
She, there's a mirror. She takes a look, and he doesn't seem to be too shocked by the fact that he's now a female dwarf. He's more focused on something else.
What?
I'm sober!
Ah, shit. Well,
What
same
have
old
you done
feeling.
to me, woman?
I mean,
Helped? Would you rather be dead?
No, but this is going to be expensive. I'm going to have to drink twice as much now. I have extra things in some places and no things in others.
Yeah, it's
True.
it's much better to be a female than a man.
But I got by on my looks. I don't know what to do with myself now.
Is he? And Roland is not asking for himself. Is he a particularly attractive dwarf?
Would most people describe that dwarf as an attractive dwarf?
Would the dwarf do well in prostitution?
Floon has 13 charisma. No, Floon
Way to stick it
looks
there.
at you. What are you talking about? Prostitution? What do you mean?
Roland looks at Rainier.
Yep, also
Rainier
looks at
you
Rainier.
all. I think you've got Floon mistaken. He doesn't dabble in that sort of business.
But what about civil officers? Or whatever it's called.
It's not the most honest line of work, but he engages in some indiscreet behavior. He catches wealthy nobles being disloyal, and he blackmails them.
He's a paparazzi.
Oh. Right.
He's sober enough to be that funny?
Apparently.
Well, they're both P words. It's easy to get mistaken.
I mean, actually, I feel like prostitute's at least a more noble profession.
I'm not proud of what I do, but I get very generous bribes and, well, fuck working, right?
Floon, learning.
Well, I mean, I thought
would
that's
say
exactly
that-
what you were doing.
Floon, I would say that learning that now, I'm surprised you've lived this long.
And I think, Floon, that this is a sign, a turning point in your life. Yes. It is. I'm going to go downstairs now and pour myself a bowl of cereal with ale! And she runs off downstairs.
So, Rainier, do you pay for all of the alcohol that he normally drinks? Well, she now, I guess.
He gets these very generous bribes, and, well, I control his finances. It's complicated, and quite honestly, we don't even know what Volo does. He just was with us, and it's very complicated, and you need not involve yourself.
Alright, just promise me one thing, Rainier.
Yes.
Don't let them live in the attic. Make them go somewhere else, please. That is my room.
Very well. And
And
you're going to want to get that
awful in there.
prestidigitated.
Yeah, it smells terrible in there.
Alright, well,
I did prestidigitate it, it didn't work.
I've got a court case to go to now, so be seeing you. Thank you for bringing Floon back to life. Look after her. I'll be around.
No, that's your job.
Later, Rainier.
Rainier.
Oh, man.
Okay. Alright. With that all said and done, you can only have so much as a distraction. You do know that there are some serious problems in Waterdeep. There is the problem with the sickness of Pavel's parents, and also the political intrigue with Lady Laurel, the Runestone, and whoever is the new Lord of Waterdeep. So, there's no time to rest any longer. It's time to head back into Undermountain. Which route will you take, and where will you be going exactly when you return?
I'd like to stop off by the Willowwood if we could. Level 5.
And if we want to get those tiers, we can stop by Dwemer Core too.
Okay. So maybe we'll just kind of take it from level 1 and go from there.
Yeah.
See what gates
Yeah.
you access and whatnot.
Yeah.
Alrighty. With that, you guys are back in the Yawning Portal Tavern. And Dernan, he knows that you guys risk your lives to, find an Ulathar, and you face an entire Mind Flayer colony. So he allows one person to go down for a 50% discount. He charges one of you guys 5 silver instead of 1 gold.
2 of us.
Cross off, but he also charges Fluffikins half a silver too. So cross off 8 more gold to head back down to the Yawning Portal Tavern, and that's where we'll pick it up next session. Nice to
There is
have you all.
a gate on level 2 that we can take to level 5. So I'm guessing we'll probably head that way. If that's
That'd be
okay
the
with
easiest
everybody.
easiest
That's
way to
fine.
go about it, yeah.
And before you guys go, actually, Ishantaru has something to give you guys too. He gives it to Dagger. It's a sapphire bracelet worth 2,500 gold pieces as a show of his gratitude.
Whew.
And on behalf of his mother, the renowned jewelry artist.
It's a lot
Thank
more
you.
than we paid him.
Thank you again. Good luck.
Don't get caught again.
I've been talking to Bonnie, the bartender, and she said that perhaps she can help me find my daughter. She can read the minds of the patrons here. Or at least she'll tell me if I actually have a daughter. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you again soon.
Later, Sean.
I
Watch
contacted
out for
the,
Elvis.
I contacted the 13 dead people from the Mind Flayer colony's
Oh
families
god.
and told them the news, he says, as you guys descend into the
Oh,
well.
you shouldn't have done that. You should have kept that a secret.
One of them was a
Oh
noble.
well.
Alrighty. We'll pick it up next session with you guys ascending down back to level 1 and taking it from there. I'll see you guys.
Sounds
next time.
good.
All right.
Thank you very much, Seb.
Except
Sounds great.
Seb.
Thank you, Seb.
Night, guys.
Night.
See y'all next week.
See ya.
See
Night.
ya.